Welcome back, everyone, to the Drink and Drum podcast, the podcast with all the vibes. I am one of three hosts. My name is Timon Nicholas, aka Mr. Terrible.
Signing in, Jaron Tomlinson, the young sheller, aka Pineapple Badman in the building. Wagwan.
And it's your boy, Everon Williams, aka Big Easy. You don't know what going.
This is the unapologetic podcast with really good intentions. The socials, them located at the bottom of this podcast right there. So make sure you hit us up and tell us what going on. Nah, but like when females gym, they do it ridiculously. I don't know. It's like soon as they touch the gym, they can't stop and they committed. I wish they treated relationships like that. Actually, I think females do treat relationships with overcommitment, no?
I don't know, bro. Because I feel like females, like they see something in you and then they think that they can bring out that, even though that's like a really small part of you, and then they overcommit to the dream
and just drag you along hoping that you'll fall into place.
Yeah.
Right. So, all right. If your female have problems and she's trying to get you committed to a relationship, get her involved with the gym. She'll forget about you.
That's actually my move right now with Erica. I try to take her to the gym so she can stop loving me.
Yeah. You go out and she find a new gym, man. It's like, oh, you just helping me squat. He said my form is wrong. Man, over here having her sit down on his pelvis. She's like, oh no, this is her to support the squats.
I ain't gonna lie to you, right? But like, I don't get jealous and shit, right? Because I keep shit pimp. So I don't get jealous. But if somebody in the gym, who have a better body than me, like, guiding her and be like, oh, this is how you do this. Like, that shit gonna burn me. That shit gonna burn me. I'm kind of sad, bro. I ran out of shows to watch.
I mean, you ran out to one to SWAT. You watched SWAT?
No, I didn't remember that.
It's okay. You were high last night.
Fuck, I might blaze up though.
Nah. But yeah, on Instagram, I saw that girl, she working out and like she really in it. And I see her putting up like in her life, not in her life, in her stories, what she's doing, like the workup and stuff. And then she does like a time lapse of her doing it. I'm just like, bro, I used to do that shit now. And then I missed a week and I never went back.
I need to get a physical logbook so that I can walk with me in the gym and I can actually write down my things. Because entering it in my phone,
distracting.
It is distracting. Like, I'll sit down and say, let me go put in how much I just did, and then boom, 10 minutes pass and I'm on Instagram scrolling. I'm like, oh, she look good. Double tap.
Nah, I know what you mean, man. Cause like right now, I think I started like I can't even say right now. The other day I was going online looking for like the best routine for me. Like I was looking at all the stuff that I like to do. Cause I technically don't know them by name. I just know them because I've seen them done. I'm like, I can do that. And then I start doing it, just like, yeah, that works for me. So I'm trying to look at things that really triggering because I stand all day. So I'm not really trying to focus on my legs right now, but I still sometimes do squats. But the majority of stuff that I do is I'll lie down on the ground. I'll do some planks. I'll, do some push-ups, and then I'll do some like leg ups.
Yeah, those planks and those leg ups is important, bro.
Because like I really trying to like fix my lower back and abdominal. And I'm just like keep those in order. And I don't really work on my biceps that much, but yeah.
My lower back have a constant pain.
Yeah.
And what else? I need to work on my core. So like I've been doing a lot to like shoulder press, like standing up, just to like build up my core, because your core is a stabilizing muscle. So for you to stand up and actually like lift the shoulder press and like you have the dumbbells over your head, then that shit gonna work your core as they work in your shoulders. So I try to do a lot of my lifts and everything. Like I try to do a lot of compound lifts if I don't feel like going hard in the gym.
I see you.
Yeah, like, bro, if you make yourself a routine and then you have like, so you need like 2 routines. Let's say like your normal routine, then you have a easy day one where you're kind of strapped on time or you don't really have it in you because your body kind of tired still. Because I think I'm overtraining, but I don't know. Some days the volume of my training is kind of low.
I've been trying to think about when I could best put it in because I wake up at 5 and leave the house at 6 to head out to work to start work at 7, right? And in that I don't want to work out early and have to go stand up for like 10 hours and lifting shit. And I said, when I come back, I'll do it. But then I only have like 3 hours to myself when I get back home. And I just
I
want to wash my skin and just relax a bit. Because I feel dirty. So as soon as I come in the house, I just, put my shit away and then go wash my skin. I'm just like, shit, you forgot to work out. And I'm just like, at this point, your purpose. You don't want to work out.
When you wake up in the morning, like you have energy.
Yeah, I'm a morning
Cause
person.
yeah, me too, bro. I am energetic. Like I will wake up and I'm ready to play. Like that's really me. I feel like working out in the morning is honestly the best thing for you. Cause you don't have to go too hard. Just start, just move your body a little. Just bro, once you start doing something light in the morning, you can realize you start doing more. Like even if it's just a 15-minute walk, you take that 15-minute walk, that 15-minute walk will end up turning into like a 45-minute walk before you go to work, and it's not going to affect the way that you work. It's going to make you feel better. You feel accomplished. You're actually doing something that morning, and you just have energy now.
For me, I don't know. I think I have all excuse.
You hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, hard, bro. Sorry, guys. I'm telling you, this is the first time I've used this, So,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Mike, welcome to the Drink and Drown podcast.
bro, glad to be here, man. I've been hearing a lot about it, so
Hey,
glad to be here.
okay. So, as my guest, I usually ask them, first impression when they first met me, just to throw it out there, because I met Mike when I was working, I think it was in 2018 or 2019. I think it was 18.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. I was working at Exhaust and I saw this dude and he's just like, he started talking to me. I was just like, hey, that's how this work? And I was like, nah, I feel his vibe. He had an energy to him. I was like, I rate this dude. I could trust him.
Yeah, right. I know how it is, man. Sometimes you don't know where people are coming from, Lots of fakery out there these days. So,
Facts.
yeah. Yeah, when I first met you, man, and again, guys, thanks for having me on. I really appreciate it. Maybe you guys will have me back again as long as I don't burn the house down. But yeah, the first time I met Timon, right, I was like, man, this nigga big, man, like God, yeah, And I started talking to him. I was like, yo, what is that accent? I know it ain't Jamaican, but then he started telling me about like where he's from and all that stuff. And me and him, we just clicked, right? And I just found him to be like a decent human being, because I mean, no word of a lie, some black guys, even at our job, you try to talk to them, the aggression is just unbelievable. Like every single thing is like, what are you looking at? You want to fight this? It's like, man, I don't want to fight you. I'm not,
A lot of people they have to live up and like hold up this front where they have to act tough all the time. And then
Exactly.
like yeah, like it's weird. It's really weird making friends. Cause I moved to a new city, and since I've been in this new city, I haven't like made any like friends outside. Cause you talk to a dude and like homie just start acting like he tough. I'm like, bro, like you really don't know where I'm from, or you really don't know who I am. Like I will slap
Exactly.
you, bro. Like I don't care if you with your gang, like I'll slap you. I didn't get jumped. Like I'm cool with that.
Yeah, right. That's the thing, right? It's like when like he was there, like at what was the name of, well, I'm not gonna say it on the platform, but it's a place we used to work, and yeah, all these guys were, especially even the welders, man. I'm talking some real dead bags, over there. So like and that's what perpetuates this whole thing about the aggressive blackmail, and the thing is, most of us are not even like that. But just the few that do crap like this are the ones that get put on TV and all this stuff, So they start thinking this is the image that we are. Like I walk my dog in the morning, like before I joined you guys, your podcast, right? I walk my dog this morning. And you will not believe the amount of white people that cross cross the other side of the street. So it is what it is, man. What are you gonna do?
It's not you, it's the dog.
Oh, maybe. Maybe, right?
Nah, too
Yeah,
much. It annoys me when they clutch like their bag. It's like
yeah,
I don't even like no, I just wanna rob you. Like why would you do that?
Yeah, you know. Now I want to rub,
Maybe
right?
they see on TV and they're like, oh, that's the appropriate response. Just clutch your purse and they think you mean howdy.
Oh my God, man. So man, that's the thing, right? But like another thing I wanted to even ask you guys about too. Like if you don't mind, can I ask a question now?
Oh, bet.
Yeah, okay. What do you guys think about all these women out here? Like the way these women are nowadays. I mean, I'm married now, but the way these women are out here now. What do you guys think about it?
I kind of like it. I kind of like
Really?
it. Yeah, because I feel like they kind of understand their self-worth, but I feel like they're going at it wrong because since this whole pandemic, well, no, actually, no, let me switch it around. We're in the 21st century. And because we're in the 21st century, anybody can get what they want. And because these women don't need a breadwinner anymore and they can go out and get their own jobs and they can make their own money, like a man actually needs purpose to go find a woman. So a dude out there who he have no goals, he have nothing in mind, like he have no plans whatsoever. Women not going to want that, and they assume that most men are like that because that's the majority of men that come up to them because those are the men that have the free time to actually go and mack at women. So I understand like like why they do some of it, but like it's weird because there's still real men out there. There's just nobody looking for them.
I get
Okay.
you, but
Mm-hmm.
like to me, I feel like women today, I'm saying this like loosely, but I feel like they
Just say what it is, hoes. Bunch of fucking hoes.
That's another thing. That's another thing. I feel
no,
like TV is telling women that they need to be their best self and be free and whatnot. But when I'm watching these shows, I'm like, bro, you just telling her to go be a hoe.
yeah.
Like that show where she had a husband and shit. Like what?
No, but
Uh,
okay, for that, I appreciate how confident and open girls can be now because it's like before they had to pretend like they had to play a role like, okay, I can't be my true self, but now they're able to like be spontaneously funny and do whatever they want with their sexual preferences and stuff like that, and they can be as open as guys. The only thing I have a problem with is them dudes who think that, oh, females can't do this or say this because you know what I mean. It's like I don't have nothing against them, but I feel like men have their business and female have their business, and we shouldn't really step into each other. Because if a man want to be a hoe, he could be a hoe. If a female want to be a hoe, she could be a hoe. But I hate when they make females seem like they're hoes, but that's just a regular day as a dude. You know what I mean?
well,
I just like how the females are right now. But
yeah.
the only thing I kind of have a problem with is that quick to angle shit. I
Okay.
don't get
Well,
it.
yeah. Well, I would say this. I think we got like two different aspects, right? We got uh, Jaron's aspect, like it's like a different thing than Timon. We got your aspect. Now, my aspect is simple. 98% of them are straight up garbage. Okay, and
98?
oh yeah, 98% are straight up fucking garbage. And I
Oh,
will
wait,
tell you why.
that's just in Canada or worldwide. I need the figures.
Oh, no, 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 no. In the West, man, 98% of them are straight up garbage. And I will tell you why.
Jeez.
Because, okay, it started from the 60s, right? With the women's revolution, the bra burning and all that nonsense, right? And Cosmopolitan trying to sell women with this feminist crap, right? There's a study that was done and what do you call it, by Harvard and Yale. And it said that, what do you call it? What's the name? 80% of divorces are initiated by women. Okay? And so if you look at it, it's women breaking up the family, not the men, right? And
Wow.
secondly, well, no, bro,
Okay.
this is a study.
Okay.
This is a study. It's not me. This is not my opinion. And you can Google it. You'll see what I'm talking about.
All right.
And this is another thing, right? Have you noticed that, and you guys, correct me if I'm wrong about this, right? A man has to approach the woman, right? We're talking about now, we live in the 21st century, right? Everybody is equal, right? So it's like, oh, what a man can do, a woman can do better, blah, 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 that bullshit they try to sell, which is basically.
I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah.
I am not going on my knee for any woman because
You got that right.
they fought for all these rights. You're gonna propose to me.
Yeah, if you want equal rights, be a ditch digger, be a garbage person. But they don't do that. You know what they want to be? President. But I digress. let me explain this. The thing that gets me with these fucking hoes out here, right? It's like, think about this for a second. You want a man, you want to hold Jaron to a traditional role. So he's got to approach you. He's got to hit on you. He's got to freaking be the man to bring the bacon home. He has to be the guy to pay the mortgage. He has to be the guy to do this, do all that, whatever. But you don't want to hold yourself to a traditional role. You taking pictures of your ass, putting that shit on Instagram, doing all this crap, talking about, I want to go out girls' night. The fuck?
Is it making money?
But that is what I'm saying. It's like they want they want to be a 21st century person, but they want you to stay in the 1965. You understand?
I feel like that's a conversation that could be had before y'all even commit.
Bro, we've been having this conversation. These women, listen, I'm telling you, bro, they've been feeding men, these beta-sim bitches out here, feeding them a bunch of like stupid, like, see, when I got married, I went back to Africa and found my wife. You understand? Because first of all, I knew, yes, man, I knew what family what she was from. My dad and her dad are best friends. We from the same tribe, all that stuff. So guess what? If she fucks up, I don't even have to hold her to account. Her own brothers will fuck her ass up.
Wait, that sounds a little bit aggressive.
No. It's not aggressive. When I say fuck her, I don't mean like, obviously I'm not a
Oh yeah, no, not I get that. Like, okay, but why they still have to step in though? She made her own decision.
No. This is why it is, right?
Okay.
If you look at every single society from beginning to end, you're talking about the freaking what's the name? During the time of the Macedons, the time of the Egyptians, the time of the freaking Romans, whatever. One thing they've always done is keep female hypergamy in check.
Okay.
It's of woman's nature to always try to look for something better, higher than herself. You understand? Think about it this way. If Timon becomes a billionaire tomorrow, what happens? The doors open for him. He becomes basically open to all the women, right? All the women.
All 87% of that garbage.
No, but think about it, bro. A woman, no, when you become rich, it opens all the doors. You can, a man doesn't give a shit about dating a woman who's from McDonald's as long as she's beautiful. You know? A woman will never date a guy from McDonald's or look 2 times his way if she's a billionaire. Are you kidding me? That crap, they say, oh, it's about personality. That is nonsense. Why is it that the nice guy stays in the friend zone and the fucking asshole is the one that gets the guts?
Maybe the guys are more ambitious than the guys who work at Burger King.
Negro, please. Like, listen, the guys who are the nice guy, I got friends, dentist, good guy, whatever. But guess what? You know, he's not cool. He's not future. He's
okay.
not this.
But let's be honest, Mike. It's like some nice guys, they're fucking weird. They honestly they don't know how to talk to people. They probably don't have that much ambition. I'm not saying that's for everybody. But some of them probably just comfortable where they are. And let's see, some successful women, they work hard to be where they are, and they just want somebody to match their energy. I can't knock them for that. Like, if she closing off every option because of their status, then it's a problem. Because then she, you know.
But Simon, the majority of women want a man in a higher status than them. Like she will be the one working at McDonald's and think it's hard for her to actually date somebody that work in McDonald's, that date somebody that work like another 9 to 5 like her. She'll be working at 9 to 5 and think that she should be pulling a rapper or a CEO, pulling somebody that's way out of her league.
She ambitious. You can't blame her for wanting better.
Nah.
You think she want the overall income to be like what, $30 an hour in the household?
You've been drinking that Kool-Aid they've been feeding you.
All that does is that just ruins a man's self-esteem. And if a man's self-esteem, like a man start losing his self-esteem, then the man start losing his way, he start losing himself.
Exactly. Preach, Jaron, preach. See, Timon, I'm telling you this, right? When a woman, think about it, when a man and a woman come to this earth, right, when they're born, a woman is born with a value, okay? A woman doesn't have to create it. A man has to create his value. When a woman says, I'm an independent woman, I make money, I do this, whatever, okay, I have a Jordan collection. The fuck does that got to do with anything? Because think about it, you're still not going to pay the bills. I got to pay the bills. So your career to me is completely worthless. It doesn't mean shit. Most majority of men who are high earning, you think they give a shit about? That's why the term trophy wife is there. They don't give a shit about your goddamn money.
We can't always blame the woman. I get what you're saying now.
No, I'm not blaming the woman.
You're just saying the majority of them are trash.
No, Timon, let me know.
Okay,
I would say
good.
98% in the West are trash.
Okay.
And the reason why I'm telling you this is the mindset. If you look at it, right, the most unhappy woman, and this is a study. All this thing I'm telling you is not because one day I just woke up and say, and when I say this, people say, "Oh, you hate women." How can I hate women? I have a mother, I have aunts, and I have a wife. And the thing is, the majority of them, even they see this shit. Even women see this shit. If you think about it, right, the most unhappy demographic in this country, in North America, is basically 42-year-old woman single with a dog. Why is that? Why are there so many single women? The reason why that is, even the editor of Cosmopolitan magazine, she came out and she said, we fucked up. We sold women a bag of goods. Because you know what they try to say? They say, oh, live your best life, do this, whatever, enjoy yourself, then go get married later on. Who the fuck wants a girl with 60 bodies? Look, who wants that?
Well, Mike, I don't think body count really.
For use car privileges? What the hell?
No, I
don't think body count even matters in that situation still, because like, what have to do with anything?
It don't have anything to do with anything, right? But like, it still bothers you. Timon, if you know, Timon, you went to college with this girl, right? And you thought that she was fine in college, but then you know that the entire basketball team ran through that girl. Like it's 10 years down the line, but like that's something that's going to go through your mind. Like, yo, like I was actively trying to talk to you. I was actively trying to show you good vibes and show you that I'm somebody of worth. But because these other people, they had like a higher like they will just they will stand higher on the whatever pedalum, whatever the word is. They will stand higher on that shit than you, and that's what you went to. Yes.
Nah, but see, if the whole team run through, once I find out that she don't have no STDs, I'll run through, see what it feels like too. And if I'm just like, hey, this shit feel brand new, maybe I can make it work.
Timon, that shit would never feel brand new. It'll be like throwing a sausage down the hallway. Hey, no way.
She wasn't doing the Olympic every day, okay?
Bro, you got 60 bodies and you're 26. Think about that for a second. If you got 60 bodies and you're 26, we gotta do the math here. How many niggas were you fucking constantly? And we just
look. I think some guys are to blame because they get a woman and they just like
stop blaming the guys.
Look, I'm not blaming everybody. I'm not.
Are you a feminist?
Kinda.
Did you say kinda?
Okay, look.
This nigga got ovaries, man. He got ovaries. Check him. Yo, Jaden, check him. He's on his period, man.
No, okay, hear me out. They got some guys who think that all right, it's baller for me to pull up and take care of this woman. She have a job. I say, hey, stop working so hard. I'm working for the both of us. You do this and that. When those guys already now get these girls accustomed to this lavish life or this luxury, why would the fuck she go back to what she knows?
And I will tell you this.
Right then, her bar has moved. She had a bar and now it's somewhere else with different standards. She's just like, nah, I can't work again, or nah, my last did this and I'm trying to live this way because that's how I'm truly happy. I feel happy when I don't work.
I'm going to be real with you. I have no problem with spoiling a woman, right? But this woman needs to show me that she have drive too.
No, definitely.
Like,
definitely.
If she don't have any drive, then you cannot get $1 from me. Like, why would I be giving you money? Why would I be paying for any of your things if you aren't even trying to like make yourself better? If you think that you can sit down there and live off of me, it's not fucking working like that.
You got that right. Timon, let me ask you this. Let me ask you one question, Timon. You're talking about, they said the bar high, whatever. Thank you, Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. But you think about it. Cardi B sings all this crap, but guess what? She married. Miss Independent Beyonce thinks about all that. Guess what? She married. And she married to a nigga that cheated on her. And she did not leave. You know why? Because she will never find another nigga like Jay-Z. Because why? She got 3 kids and she's on the other side of 30. Okay?
Bro, I've always said the man is the prize. I've always said the man is the prize.
You got that right. See,
bro,
Jared, you know what? I wish I could see you shake your hand.
We will take any woman so long as she feels good to us. Yeah, like she down with you. She gonna help you when you need the help, and like she listens. Like we will take any woman, but these women they have some really really crazy standards that they want from a man.
Exactly. But you see, this is the thing. This is why I say is the commodification of the pussy. You understand? If you look at Instagram, all this crap. These women are looking at that and following that and thinking that is what life is. Okay? Timon will tell you, I am on zero social media. I fucking hate it. Okay? I am on no social media. The only social media we have in our house is the Facebook, which my wife and I, we used to keep in contact with family and stuff like that, and WhatsApp. That's it. As far as being on social media, no. What Timon is missing here is this simple. Think about it for a second. Nobody is saying a woman shouldn't have her rights, a woman shouldn't be single, whatever, shouldn't live her best life, whatever. But think about this for a second. If I go into a club, I might have a Lamborghini parked outside. I might have $1 billion in the bank, whatever. And I go into a club and I say, yo, which bitches want to fuck tonight? You know what's going to happen? Crickets. Because why? A man has to actually put in work. A man has to actually do something to get pussy. A woman just has to breathe. Okay? If you are a woman who has been fucking 100 and something guys, no, let me finish. If you're a woman who's fucking 100 and something guys, that doesn't show that you're a boss, baby. It shows you are a fucking loose change hole. Okay? You have no discipline. If you because all you have to do is exist and dicks come. So what does that say? You know, what does that say about you? That's like me.
She easy, bro. She let all of them come.
All of them come.
I think guys, at that point, guys kind of don't know their value too. Because as much as we say we put so much value on vagina, right? I would just yo, vagina. And then girls control the terms of, oh, I'm not letting you in. I'm letting him in. Real with you, bro. Right? I feel if we start cutting style on females that way, just oh, you think because you have a vagina that means you can sit on this dick? Nah, fuck you. We'll get some manners. If guys know their worth, I feel it will change the game. But I feel all this is just a generational way of the culture and the generations. They're trying to find a place. Because they move from no rights. They move from no rights to having equal rights. And now they're exploring what it is to kind of be free. And then after that, I feel it's gonna settle in where everybody's okay, we did enough, we did the most, let's pull in the reins. So I feel it will get better in the future. Things will line in.
It's gonna get worse, Simon. I'm telling you. And the reason why it will get worse is because you're talking about all these girls, talking about a Birkin bag, I don't need no man, whatever. All these girls, and you know the funny thing, it's not the white girls, because think about this. Why is it that white women, Asian women, and all of them marry at a higher rate? I mean, we black, let's be honest with each other. It's because all of them, they know the game. They're not stupid. They don't wait in the finish line. They want to work with a man. Build together and do something. So a lot of them will meet their husbands in college and all this stuff. And even if the woman was a hoe, you know what she does? She fucking scrubs that shit clean. She hides it. She runs away, moves to a different fucking city. Like that shit don't even exist no more. Because they know one thing is that women are not built to work 12 hours shifts and to work that long. They're not built for that. A lot of when I used to be in university, I had to do my you have to do your 400 hours, whatever, if you're in the health science. And you would not believe most of the people who were in the nursing home, in the geriatric place, I would say about 80% were women. Because they were the ones that said, I want to chase my career. Oh, I'm an independent woman. And most of them died single, alone, broken, hateful. And Black women are the ones that were took that shit, hook, line, and sinker. Because only 1 in 4 Black women in North America will get married over their lifetime. So who's actually suffering the brunt of it? Our own community. And they keep feeding these women this shit. These women keep ingesting it, regurgitating the crap, putting it on your table and saying, no, Jaron, look, I know I fucked 120 something guys, whatever, but guess what? I was living my best life, but I'm going to hold off on this pussy for at least 3 months because I just don't want to give it to anybody. But you got 2 baby daddies, okay? You've been run through you've been
figuring it out.
Than the first base on Fenway. What?
She'd been figuring it out. Life was going on. Shit was coming her way, and she was slowly figuring it out. She was figuring it out that she didn't need 100 and something dick. She only needed 1, and it's yours.
Stop.
Dog, half of those niggas that they decide to bounce up on, don't let that, it don't make them come. That's the thing that really just wastes everything though. So you did that and you just Like you did that for absolutely no reason.
That's what she's looking
Exactly.
for. She's searching for the one that can make her come. She
Uh,
can't
Ni-
settle for
Negro,
less.
Negro, teach the man. Okay,
That's what you do. You teach the man, bro.
you
Women
teach the
True,
man.
expect
true,
women
true,
expect
true.
men to just know what
No,
to do with their fucking
like
clit. Like, yo,
yeah,
I know some girls out here, they want you to like rub that shit like it's a fucking steel pan. You don't scrub that shit like
Some
yo.
of them
And
want you
then
to
some
choke them
people
too.
want you to rub that shit slow in a circular motion. Some say like just slap it.
Yeah, yeah,
You know
no,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I know what you mean because like it's bare occasions where you're just like you're not talking to me, communicating, tell me what it is that you like. So I have to treat you like the last bitch I had. You know what I mean? And that's not gonna work because it's just not compatible. Like you're not the last person. Everybody's not the same. At the end of the day, communication is fucking key.
Simon, let me ask you: is it okay for a woman to have at least 30 to 40 bodies?
Bro, what I feel about that is it shouldn't
No, 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 no,
matter.
no. See, bro, you cap it. Don't cap, nigga. Don't
No,
cap.
no. Okay,
30 to 40
honestly,
bodies. Would you marry a woman who's got
why
30
am
to
I
40
fucking
bodies?
asking?
Huh?
Why am I asking how much partners she fucked?
No,
Like,
you're not asking. Of course,
I'm gonna
bro.
be
You're
real.
never
Like
gonna ask.
that's a question. That's a question I don't ask because if I ask it, I'm not going to be
Yeah,
interested
but no, you
anymore.
don't ask. But obviously, you know things. Like, I mean, you guys are intelligent men. You guys can tell if a woman has had a lot of bodies on her.
I can tell she had a fair enough, but for me to judge her based on her bodies is kind of wild. You know what I mean?
I can. You know why I can do that? Because you can judge me about my bank account, my credit score, and everything else. You damn right I can judge you about your body count.
Is it
What are
the
you talking about?
money? The numbers should count even in this.
Bro, they want 6 feet, 6-pack, and 6 figures. I can judge you about your body count, man.
I'm gonna
If
be
you
real. It's
Okay,
hard to
but
get. It's
if
hard to get 6 figures when they get to the 6-pack, right?
okay. But if your body count and her body count was literally neck and neck, and y'all were in the 50s, right? Does it change anything?
No, it's okay for a man to have 50 bodies on him
Bro,
because that just
why?
shows his value.
I'm gonna be real. If a
It
man
just
have
shows his
if a
value.
man have if a man have 50 bodies, it kind of does show value. It means that this man either know his game, he know how to talk.
Yes.
This man is he have a lot of money. He's a successful person, or straight up, this nigga just a G. Like, bro, you're an
Okay,
anomaly.
Yeah.
I can see how that would make a guy look better, right? Right?
Yes.
So would you be upset if she had 50 bodies and all she does in sex is like lying on her back?
Because women got no game. All they have to do is just smile and
Bro,
exist.
the only time I'm gonna accept a girl with 50 bodies is if she is a model and she pulling in more money than me. Like she's
Yeah.
some supermodel and she pulling in more money than me. Then I'm like, I can understand how you've been out there like that, because like it makes sense. You're somebody high value, so everybody try to attack you, and you slip up 50
But
times.
Jaron,
But whatever.
I know you ain't marrying that bitch though.
Maybe. Look, okay.
You understand, but you ain't
Yeah.
marrying that bitch. You might
Yeah.
marry her for the money and take half.
You're fucking wild.
Listen, this stuff I'm telling you, okay? The reason why a lot of men, we don't say this, whatever. And listen, the first time, I went to a wedding, right? And there was a bunch of women there, obviously, all done up and everything. And I talked like this. Some of these women, because a lot of them were from the West too, right? It's like, that's the first time they've been checked. It's like, they're like, how is he talking like this? You damn right I can talk how I want. Because you know why? I'm not trying to fuck you. I ain't trying to get in your pants. I ain't your boyfriend. I ain't your daddy. Fuck out of here. I'm going to fucking check you. If you are a brat I would check that ass. Okay? Like, I don't play that. That whole thing about, Mrs. Independent Feminism, whatever. Listen, if you are living the fast life, look at OnlyFans and all that. Okay? How should I put this? The market determines your role. You can't force a role on people. If you were forcing a role, these trans people will be getting straight men hitting on them. But guess what? That shouldn't happen. We accept you, but we ain't fucking you. You understand? Everything is determined by the market. The thing that annoys me about this whole feminism movement. Now, let me explain something. First wave feminism, I really look at those women, Madame Curie and all these women, I look at them and I say, you know what? God damn. They are heroes of mine because you know why? I think women should have their rights and everything. Women are, I wouldn't say women are equal to men because obviously, if Jaron and even like a woman his age step in the fucking ring and they decide to fight, he will knock the fucking block right out of her. Women are not equal. Women and men are not equal. We are the same in
some ways, but there's
in some
difference.
ways, but different in others. Because guess what? You don't see a lot of female plumbers, do you? Do you see a lot of female carpenters? No, you don't. Because when it comes to and the thing that annoys me is this hating of men. Because men built the world you fucking live in.
True, but men also did a lot of shit too.
You don't mean shit. But women did too.
But it's trauma. It's gender trauma. Because just like how wait, listen. Just like how we still can't get over white people for doing that slavery shit, right? I think that a lot of men, white, black, Asian, be fucking around with these women, but their grandmother telling them how shit their grandfather was, and how shit his grandfather was, and how shit their father was, and they passed that hate and negativity to a certain gender. So it keeps going on men ain't shit, men ain't trash. We lose our value because of the shit that we did and you get passed out.
But here's the thing. Your grandma, she said, oh, yeah, your dad ain't shit. Your grandfather ain't shit. He was doing this, he was doing that, whatever. But are we going to start holding women to the same account? Because if they call a man a deadbeat, let me ask you something. Who chose to live with them? Who chose to bring them? Women.
The 8 children that they have.
Yes.
But it wasn't that easy. I get what you're saying.
See, Timon, okay, this is where me and you
divide
with the. I'm sorry, guys. I hope I'm not disrespecting your platform.
No.
Okay, but this is where you try to. You have to look at it this way. A man has 0 reproductive rights. 0 in the West. 0. If I don't want a baby, the baby is still gonna come. But if she don't want a baby, the baby can go. Okay? Why is it that it's that way? Shouldn't it be equal?
That is actually wild. That is actually wild. Because if I say I'm not ready for a child, then you honestly should not bring that child. If you bring this child into the world, then you're taking care of this child on your own. Because
you should have the right.
Wear condoms.
Man, this nigga, listen.
No. Equal responsibility needs to be handed out to everybody. I get what y'all saying.
I have no problem wearing the condom, but if she the one that be wanting you to take the condom off because she want to feel the dick raw. You can't vex. If me no want to pick me, me no want to pick me, me in a position for take care no pick me. And if me go try take care of pick me now, it got harder for me to get into the position that I want to get in.
No, that's okay. But that's a favorable situation, right? Because in that way you are consent to have sex, right? And then she said, okay, hey, let's take a risk for pleasure. Let's not do it with a condom. If she get pregnant and you said, nah, I'm not ready for that right now. Yeah, that's something that you voice your opinion, and she should also respect that and say, "I bet I could do something about it," right?
But they don't.
The ones that don't, there's some shit.
Majority.
And they should pay you child support because they took the decision to have that baby against what you wanted, right? But if you already know that your pull-out game weak, but you just like to come in the belly, right? When you had the picnic, she said, oh, I think I actually want it because I don't want to abort this thing that don't even farm yet, right? And you say,
there's like an energy stealing alien.
Yeah, and you say, nah, I don't want it. At that point, you don't have.
Oh, this guy got the
look. At that point, you don't have any right to say that you don't want it because you were irresponsible. You made this rash decision,
you see, Timon, this is where you done fucked up. No.
Bro,
you keep saying. The man.
Look, I know, but right, she could take her birth control and she's supposed to be on them and all kind of stuff. But they had birth control for men, and men just ooh, it messed up my balance. It gave me too much endorphins. I'm in touch with my emotion, and then man discontinued that shit because it made them more feminine, in reaction.
You know what I mean? Those men weren't fit. Those men should have exercised, and
they should have been going to the gym to build back the arm.
Because bro, the healthy body range, right, is it's 10 to 15%, right? And if you're above 15% of body fat as a man, then your testosterone starts to go down and you start to get like more estrogen in your body. So
Yeah.
as a man, like you should aspire to be better.
You see,
But too much responsibility on females for them to be the ones protecting themselves for
oh no,
from
that's
pregnancy.
bullshit. That is complete
Bro,
bullshit.
tell me how much things they have out there to prevent men from having
Yo, I'm gonna
kids.
be real, bro.
Besides
I'm gonna be real.
condoms.
Every time I had sex, I always had to be the one to produce condoms. I've never seen a woman use a female
Exactly.
condom.
Exactly.
Bro,
Like she coming to link me and she asking me if I have condoms. Like, bitch, you came here. Like, you have yours.
I hear what you're saying, right?
Are we sure we're talking to Timon? Where is my brother Timon? Or is this Tina?
Listen. Right? If you check the shelves, what we have is condoms. What females have is beer shit to stop them from getting pregnant, right? And a lot of them don't take it because some of them irresponsible, some of them just don't want to do it, they're lazy, and some
Honestly,
of them actually do. But just because you don't bring a condom, is the minimum for you, bro. Bring a condom.
Yo,
I'm
Timon,
gonna be
let
real,
me ask you
bro.
a question.
I'm gonna be real. I've been like peeping like shit on like some Antigua girl status, right? And it seemed like it's taboo over there to actually be on birth control and all of that. And I just don't understand that. I don't understand it whatsoever. Like how?
Because I think is the information going on saying that it's harmful for the body, but I'm just like, and having a baby young is harmful to your budget.
Oh, you're damn right.
To your future and your value.
Trust me, it is. I got a 2-year-old, so I know what it is. But listen, let me explain something to you guys, right? Let me ask Timon a question. Timon, what percentage of men you think in North America are sexually active?
What percentage
of men in North America are sexually active?
I feel like all.
Nah, some niggas don't get pussy, bro.
Yeah, but let me ask you, what percentage?
Not possible.
What percentage? Let me ask you, what percentage?
I was gonna go 100, but I'll go 90.
I'm gonna be real with you. Not even. I feel like it's in the 30s. I feel like it's 35%, bro. Because it's the same.
Jaron, you are completely correct.
30.
It's the same set of men have sex with all the women. You know that, bro.
Yes.
Like
the percentage.
There's some hoes.
Yo, listen. They did a study. Okay, they did a study because for me, all the shit I'm saying. When we've done this podcast, yo, Timon, you can go and search out. You can look at all these numbers. You're gonna be sorry about the squeaking. Is my dog. You're gonna be freaking blown out of the water. Okay, because everything you thought you knew about this stuff, you're gonna be like, what the hell? It is actually 25% of men in North America are sexually active. So what that tells us that 25% of men are fucking all the bitches. Okay, and what does that say? That is hypergamy at its finest. Okay, you will see a dude who has
a lot of bodies.
Yeah, who has 8 to 10. No, because you see, the reason why I'm telling you this is this, right? You keep saying the man, the man this, the man that. You're the one that chose to lay with the fucking deadbeat. You're the one that chose. You're the one that know that nigga ain't shit, and you still chose to bring.
Bro,
wait, no, bro. Let me make this point. You're the one that chose to live with the man. You're the one that chose to have 2 or 3 kids with that same deadbeat son of a bitch, and you're the one that chose to bring the baby to term. The man had no say in any of that. If you knew the nigga was a deadbeat and that shit was going to be a problem, why the fuck did you decide to bring a baby into that crap? And then you turn around and say, oh, it's the man's fault. The man this, the man that. You got to take some responsibility too. And another thing that makes me so freaking angry is this. If I was a fat, stay-at-home black dude sitting on my ass all day, you know what they will call me? A loser. But if I'm a fat, BBW-looking bitch, love your curves, girl. He can handle a real woman. Blah, blah, blah. You skinny? I cheer for you. You fat? I cheer for you. Why is that? Why are you held to a different standard than I am? Bitch, you fat. You got to lose some fucking weight.
Yes.
A chick.
Yeah, you can't say, be body positive. So to help
positivity.
Men commit suicide more than females.
Bro, I was on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
I was on TikTok because somebody showed me some shit, right? and it was like the comments of two videos, and there was like this skinny girl. You can tell she go to the gym. I don't even want to say she's skinny. She lean. She have a nice six pack. Like her body was perfect. You can tell that she worked hard to get this body because the body looks natural.
Mhm.
And people in the comments dragging her,
You
right?
see?
But they're the same set of people they uplifting this fat bitch, bro. And I'm sitting down there trying to figure out, like, yo, what the fuck is this? Like, she sit down and this girl work
Yeah,
hard to get the
yeah,
figure that she wants and to take care of herself to make sure that her body functions
yeah.
correctly. And then y'all over here praising somebody that just sitting on their ass, just eating Cheetos.
Exactly. Exactly. That got a fucking gun. You know? All I'm saying is this, right? You look at some of these chicks, right? And you look at them and it's like big chick and she's like, oh, I have standards. Clearly you don't when it comes to food. Like what? You know, it's like you look at these chicks here talking about, oh, I'm this, I'm a prize, whatever. Your calves, they're so big, it looks like you could box jump a bungalow. You're talking about, oh, what they call it, you the prize. Prize where? You know, prize, maybe first prize at the fair, your fat cow. You know, I'm just saying. The thing is that
What's that prize called? Like a consolation? You get that just for entering.
Participation.
yeah, bro, at the fucking circus, you know, freaking Shamu over here talking about she want a dude with six pack who's a six-figure earner. It's like, you better fucking listen, do dick, right? I'm not gonna be shouting at my wife. I'll be like, babe, please, can I talk to you for a second? Understand? If you got a big dick, then you can say, bitch, get your ass down there. I need to talk to your ass, right? Listen, you are what you have, right? And the thing is this, right? A lot of these girls have been gassed up so many times. You would not believe. And the thing is that this is where I agree with Timon here too. Is a lot of simps out here, man. Too many simps. You know, guys like, oh, baby, I will drink your bath water. Oh,
That's
you
wild.
know?
Niggas buying, bro. Yo, firstly, bro, this girl is an OnlyFans girl, right?
Ooh.
And she just get drilled out from somebody, and they saying, like, what, like, who gonna come clean me up? Like, bitch, I must, like, what? Like, yo, bro, I'm on that side of Twitter, I'm on that side of Reddit, and I'm like, yo, like, niggas are nasty, bro.
Damn, man.
Like, bro, some man just drilled this up, and you talking about you want to go clean off her vagina. What is wrong with you?
I'm desperate, trying to get close to the coochie.
Jared, why you do this to yourself, man? Like you looking at all this, you might need some like therapy after. You know, that's what I'm telling you, man. It's like, yo, Timon, I'm telling you, this bag of goods for the longest time. We can't fall for this no more, man. We really can't. This women, okay, this agenda. And think about it. You look at a lot of these movies now, and you see black men are gay. Why the fuck are all the black men gay? Why is that? You know?
They have,
They have an
to,
agenda.
they have to diversify, but they can't add a black person and a gay person at the same time.
Exactly.
Because you know that's too much.
Yeah.
So two birds, one
You
stone.
know?
Just put an odd to my black.
You know, and see, and I've said this. If I was like one of those like TV executives, you know what? Let me tell you something, Timon. Since I'm on your podcast, right? And we're all about getting money. Okay, I'll be like, okay, think about this. Think about this. At the box. What about, okay? We've already had a black gay person. Screw that. What about a half Jewish, half black gay person? Okay? A half Jewish, half black gay person. All right? Oh, that's self. Think about that.
You don't want to play with Jewish people money.
No, I'm not playing with the Jewish people money. I'm trying to kill I'm trying to kill three birds with one stone. I give them black, I give them Jew, I give them gay. Take that. You never seen that before. That's like Sammy Davis Jr. in drag.
Nah, but real talk though. Why you think females like they in a bad relationship with a man, leave him, and either go back to him or choose a man just like him? Like they don't learn. Like what's with them like attracted to trash ass niggas and then making all the innocent niggas seem like they're
you know why?
ones.
Because let me tell you something about women, okay? Women don't even know what the fuck they want, okay? And this is not me just saying this because, listen, bro, I love women, okay? I know this is funny, but I'm going to say it. I love women, okay? My mother I love my mother. My dad is awesome too, But I'm not looking at my mother like, oh my God, she's so awesome. This. Listen, Mother's Day and Father's Day is the same for me. All I'm saying is this, right? The reason why I say this is because, and I go back to this, all this stuff I say, I try to say, okay, is there a study that proves this or whatever? And I try to read on it. Because me, I'm myself, I'm somebody, I like to look at research and all that because, you know, it's my background, right? The health science, right? So I say, okay, try to look at all this, right? They did a study, and I can't remember if it was Princeton or something like that. And they attached electrodes to people's like men's genitals and women's like genitals and men's brains and whatever. And they showed them different pictures to see their arousals. And then they said, if something arouses you, click it, right? So what did they see? Every time a man saw like a naked woman, big booty, you know, nice set of tits, the man would click it and it matched what the man was aroused by. Everything the man clicked that he saw, it matched what he was aroused by. When they showed the men, they showed them other things like dogs having sex and all that. The men go like, ew, no, and matched it. But think about this for a second. They did that to women, okay? And this is heterosexual men. They showed them two men having sex. Nope, complete turn off, shut everything down. But for women, dogs having sex on them on, fucking two women having sex on them on, two men having sex on. It's like every fucking thing was like,
it's the physical contact.
Yes, everything was like triggering them. But what they were saying, no, it wasn't. What do you call it? It's not turning me on. Was a lie because clearly what it showed, their brainwaves and the genital stimulation, all that was saying that they wanted that. So I'm telling you, all this stuff they say, oh, I want a good man, whatever. That is a bunch of nonsense. The thing they want, let me tell you something. A woman will go and she will play around with all these bad boys because it's been like that since the beginning of time. Because if you look back in the day, the guy who was the one that could throw the rock the farthest and hit the buffalo square in the head and drag it back to the cave was the man. You understand? And all the women, he had all the women. Look at the lion pride. The alpha male is fucking all the bitches, right? It's the same thing for human beings. Women just lie. Oh, I want a nice guy. No, you don't. They want a nice guy when they've hit the wall. When they're 35.
They want a nice guy. They want a nice guy who gangbanging, who got like 7 guns.
Yeah.
And he make it 6 figures
exactly.
And he go to church.
Exactly. But guess what? When that nigga go to jail, when she's been slapped up, you know, digged down, ran through by everybody, then she'll be like, oh, I'm tired of all these bad boys or whatever. Now she wants a Captain Save-A-Hole who is going to come and put a ring on that. And, you know, the thing is that men are getting smart now. Then I'm like, hell no. I ain't for what? When I wanted you in high school, when I was there and everything, what did you say? No, you wanted fucking little rich homie Kwan over there. And guess what?
No, because her mind state wasn't there yet.
Look,
even though they say females are mature, they just had
whose fault is that? That is your fault.
I feel like guys see like they have a big picture where they want to go in life with their future. If they could only get a break, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna be real. If my girl have a side nigga and her side nigga beat her up, I'ma laugh at her. Like I am going to laugh at her.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to be mad. I might see the man and heal the man up. Like yo, let's see what you do the dog.
You can't heal a nigga up.
For what? Why can't I heal him up? He don't owe me any respect. He don't owe me to not talk to my girl or none of that shit. She the one
disrespect you.
How did he disrespect me?
She disrespect you, yes, but like he don't owe you nothing, right?
Come on, he did not come in here and say, you know what? Fuck Jaron, mega fuck you. He did not say that. He did not say that.
Okay, but you don't think like at some point when he's like, oh shit, you have a man, that he's supposed to be like, I don't give a fuck about that nigga, or I could be like, nah.
Bro, it's not his problem, bro.
Okay, fair enough.
I talk to any girl who have a man and she entertain me. It's not my problem.
Like, no, fair enough. I get that. No, I get that.
She should have never did that.
So,
but you just start to feel a type of way when you see this nigga in the street.
No, for what?
After you don't send your girl back with a black eye,
she should have. Like, what she go there for?
You couldn't hit in the ribs or something. I need to see the face.
Why did she go there?
Encouraging violence, people.
Why did she go there? Timon, I am going to Timon, like, yeah, bro. You gotta keep shit player, bro. Like, if
I get with me.
So let me show you guys this, and this is for Timon. I know Jaron is red pill as fuck. You know, he's had the matrix. Timon is still in it. We got to bring his ass out of there. But let me give you guys this. Follow this. This is for Timon. Timon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go to a dream. Okay. I'm going to use something called the candy shop analogy, right? This one, my dad was the one that told me the candy shop analogy, right? So think about it this way.
Mm-hmm.
A man and a woman, right? A woman turns 18. Boom, she's let into the candy shop. She's eating Laffy Taffies, Jolly Ranchers, all that stuff. The man can enter the candy shop. He's outside. He's outside looking in as this woman is just eating all the Laffy Taffies, all that stuff. Is what do you call it? Jolly Ranchers, Halls, like everything, all the candies. What do you call it? Twigs, all that. And then the man turns 30. He has his money. He's been in the gym for at least 5 years. He's built the muscle. He has a nice bank account. He's driving a nice car. He has his own place. All of a sudden at 30, the guy's value is up. He's led into the candy shop. And all of a sudden, the guy starts trying everything. And then the woman who's been there since she's 18 is like, why are you acting this way? Why are you what they call it, trying all this nasty candy, whatever? Guess what, bitch? I wasn't let in. You've been let in for the longest time. I'm just getting myself now and enjoying every single thing. Now they want you, all of a sudden, when you've reached the finish line, you've done everything, now they want you to settle down and not have sex. What the fuck? Bitch, listen, you've been in there since 18. You've had literally 15 years of dicks, okay? I am just getting in now. This is my time. I'm going to enjoy.
Okay. Yeah, oh man, sound like a wise man boy.
That is the case. Because women even from the age of 15, I say 18 because it's like, I mean, come on. And all of us agree here that women should be of age, you understand? But let's not kid ourselves and say that stuff ain't happening when they're younger. They've been doing it for the longest time. Even my own mother told me, all these women lie about the amount of dicks they've had. They lie, bro. It's a lie. Your own sister will never tell you how many she's had. That's a fact.
I don't want to.
Yeah, and this is the thing. They've been learning from the candy shop. People who have privilege don't understand it. They don't understand just having to smile at somebody and get the dick to come your way. But you know when that shit hits them? When they're in their 30s. Because guess what? The wall is undefeated. Okay? The wall is undefeated. The wall hits them smack in the face. All of a sudden, oh, I want a nice guy. I want this. I want that. Who the fuck wants a washed up 30-year-old with 6 cats with a horrible fucking credit and like a freaking debt that will crush the United Nations? Who wants that? No, thank you. Die alone, take your cats, and be Miss Independent on your own. Then go to Cuba later and find somebody who's gonna give you the dick for fucking papers. Ain't nobody want it here. Man, keep that shit moving.
Man. The next female I have on this podcast gonna shit on
Bro,
you.
I'm going to shit all over her and take a dump right on her fucking porch. You think that makes sense? Yo, when you have her on, bring me on. Listen, I ain't scared of this host. The fuck? Listen, I would take a dump right on her porch. Straight up. I'm not taking that crap from nobody. Because think about this. You slap me, I go to jail. What the fuck? Why? I thought we're equal. See, a woman hit me. Hey, listen, I don't see gender, okay? I'm the real feminist. I'm the real feminist. I don't see gender, okay? If you're in a wheelchair, you're a woman, you can get it both the same because I don't see gender. I treat you all equally. You know, you want equal rights, you get equal lefts.
I hear you, Mike. Okay, but what do you think about females in relationship who are always like quick to anger? And they don't want to work things out. Their first thing is like, oh, there's a problem here. Let me just leave and find somebody else. Like, you think they really want to learn or they just have a mission to be happy and get bodies?
They want to be happy, but I don't think that they understand what happiness is.
Go on.
Because Simon, if you choose to leave before solving the problem, then that means when the problem come up the next time, you're going to leave instead of solving it, and you're never going to be happy because the problem is always going to come up because problems always come up.
No, I get you. Because I see some females, right? They're in a relationship And their girlfriend would say like, oh, I see him talking on the road with this girl and they seem close. And she will go home, not even want to hear his side of the story and be like, oh, I hear you cheating on me or you do something flirting with this girl. You make me look stupid. And he try to explain himself, but she's thinking he just lying because that's what men do. And then she leave and break things off. She find out later that, the man wasn't lying, but she can't go back because of pride. And she move on to the next man. But now she insecure because she's just like, shit, what if that one didn't do it, but this one does? And it's like a whole cycle of her just like, once there's a problem, she's like so defensive that she have to leave.
You realize who the problem is?
No, I see, but
so
is that always the case?
So the problem is always going to come back up for her, and she literally just wasting her time.
How they get out of that problem?
They will never
by learning how to communicate.
Exactly, but the funny thing about it is that women don't care about your problems. Let's be honest with that.
Women don't care about you.
They don't care about your problems. The person, like if I talk about, because women always say, oh, when you're in trouble, who do you call? Your boy is the only one that is going to understand you. Like women will never understand. That's why I laugh when women say, oh, I have a guy best friend. Nah, you got a nigga waiting. If you,
as nigga soon on as the back burner.
Yeah, as soon as you become single, it will slip right in the cut.
I don't think all male best friends are like that. I feel like if
99%.
Come on, as a male best friend, your goal is to fuck.
No. If she offer the pussy, you're gonna take it. But your priority here is not.
You see?
No. But your shit is. I'm not your friend or your best friend to fuck you. But if that's the outcome, I ain't gonna argue.
Timon, all these niggas that settled with being a best friend was a nigga that tried to slide up. And the nigga real Timon.
I'm talking from my point of view here. I'm not trying to fuck any of my female friends that I'm close with.
I didn't say your
no.
friends.
I know
about your best friend, the female best friend.
I don't think I have one of those.
Cause you now try fuck she.
Okay. Go on.
Bro, it's really that, bro. It's really that. You're trying to fuck her, right? You're trying to fuck her, and then she have some little thing going on, so she not gonna get the pussy. So you know what you do? You settle for the next up. Like you that nigga that waiting right there for her man to slip up so that she can call you, vent to you, and you can fuck her while she in that, like, well, I don't even know what to call it, the pity mode or whatever.
So does it go both ways?
Well,
I really don't know if women do that to us. I really don't know because I don't confide to women.
No, you can't.
Women.
You can't.
Why?
They don't give a shit about your problems. They
don't give a shit about your problems for one thing, and a woman gonna bring back up everything that you said.
Yeah, exactly. She will use it to hurt you.
Yeah.
And another thing you can't tell women, and I'm saying this because my wife ain't even here, but another thing you can't tell the women, my wife is at my freaking parents, but another thing you can't tell women is this simple. You can't tell them how much money you have. You crazy? Some of my money is in my brother's name. Bro, listen.
No, honestly, you have to have two accounts, bro. You have to have one for you, your personal spendings and your savings that's somewhere.
Exactly. The thing is this, and she's a good woman. Mm-hmm. Very good woman, but the thing is,
they see extra zeros and they just get loose with spending.
That is the thing. And another thing too, you need to be careful. And that's why I say, if I have an issue, I call Timon, I'm like, yo, Timon, whatever. Jaron, see, this shit is going on, whatever. I call my boys or whatever. Because you guys, even if we're in that close, you guys will still understand because you're a man. You know. And women always think like, oh, men have it so easy. Think about this. I can marry into riches. I can just fucking be a fuck up in life and then marry a dude and say, money. Then say, oh, I have the job in the world. I'm a mother. Like
I can't work at Trader Joe's, post a picture of my titties on fetching Twitter, and then become a friggin' OnlyFans superstar.
Wait, whoa, Jaren, are you telling me you ain't getting flown out?
Ain't nobody trying to fly me with this 4-5.
Yo, wait, are you telling me nobody's asking for pictures of your feet? Why, man? They should ask for mine. I will show them this shit is ashy than a motherfucker. Yo, listen. I say, yo, Timon, I'm telling you this right now. Any chick you want to bring that chick on, bring me on. I swear to God, bro.
Timon,
Oh,
if you realize, right? Like even in like streaming and shit, right? You realize
mhm.
some of the top streamers are females and they don't do shit.
Just cause
Yep.
they
Niggas just sit
pretty.
down. Niggas just sit down there and they watch and they donate and they wait until she moves so her titty can bounce a little so that they can find something to beat their meat
So
off.
desperate.
Like I said,
No one
bunch
is
of
fucking
simps.
30% having sex. Bro,
Bro,
the rest of that
it's
70% of men just weird.
cause it's crazy, bro.
What
It's
is wrong with
really
being
crazy.
weird? What's wrong with being weird?
Nothing wrong with being weird, but then there's a line. There's
Bro,
weird
no,
and there's
no.
too
Okay, so
weird.
Firstly, there is a girl out there that's weird enough for you. Cause
they
like
are
right now,
weird.
like
True.
look at these girls, right? They're doing some crazy cosplay. These
Yeah,
these these black emo girls, like she weird. She's supposed to be fucking with this weird nigga, but you know what? There's only fans where she can sell this weirdness, so she don't want this weird nigga because she making big money off of her just
yes,
being weird. But
And
as a man,
yes.
you can't be weird and make money off of your weirdness.
No, you can't be. If a
but
woman is weird, it's cute. If a man
but
is weird, you see,
that's
and this
that's
is what
where
I'm
He just
saying, the
a
that's
double
freak.
where
standard.
no, but that's where men fucking up too, because they increase in the value of the female dollar, if I can put
That
it
is
that way.
true. That
Like if
is
we
true.
say,
See,
all right, boom, let's hold back and let them do their thing,
Okay,
and
but
it's not
see,
out
Timon,
of spite, but it's just like we
which
have other priorities.
which one of these thirsty niggas that don't get pussy you think you can tell them to stop gassing up these hoes? I've seen girls that I look prettier than these bitches and they try to act like they better than me. I'm like, no girl, I look better than you. I have prettier skin. My hair's longer than yours. I
exactly,
have muscles. Like I'm
exactly.
And my jewels shine brighter than yours. You tell them,
You
see?
damn right, man. You know, and that's the thing. It's like, and this is the same thing I'm saying, right? Like, you see, I'm on you guys' platform. You know, you guys, you're doing your job. You got this going on. You got that going on. Your investments, all this, and you're doing a podcast now because you're trying to, do something else. Now think about this. Let's say, you know, let me not say, let's say, we know this podcast go and blow up. And then you say, oh,
Hey,
Mike, that guy, very good guest. Let's bring him again, right? Guess what? Now, all of a sudden, you're getting millions of streams. You're making cash. Then some bitch is on the other side like, oh, when are you going to propose? Bitch, you wasn't with me in the gym. And this is the thing I say. Because you got a cash, don't mean I got to fucking throw my money your way. Okay? Because Timon, Jaron, myself, we all got to build our value. Because if I was living in my mama's house and I was fat and I had $0 in my bank account, you wouldn't look my way. But all of a sudden, a bitch does this shit and then she puts it online. Oh, she's so brave. You want to know what brave is? The niggas that are getting shot up in Afghanistan. That's brave. You ain't brave. All you were was you were brave enough to fight against a diet plan. Okay? All I'm saying is that we need to start holding these bitches accountable just like we are. If it's equal, it's got to be equal across the board.
What I
Okay?
really think, I think like motivation should be a topic in school. Where
Yes.
like you go and they praise you and they try to like help you find your purpose and push
Exactly.
you up to that. Like because I feel like a lot of people they don't know what they want, and because
Mhm.
they don't know what they want, they just can't do anything.
bro, but
Exactly.
in order to correct what society is right now, you have to really go tap into like the home and the schools. Because if your parents telling you some shit contrary to what schools are teaching you, you're gonna be lost and confused as to the
Yes.
information that you're getting. Because a lot of
Yes.
people, their parents don't tell them shit. They just let them figure it out because they don't want to have the talks or the topics. They go to school and students tell them one thing and the teacher try to correct that, but it don't work. Then they go to college and then the teacher tell them there's 26 genders and like, people have roles in life, and even though they want equality, there's no such thing as equality. And you're just like, wait, what? So now your whole world just flipped because you're just like, I didn't know none of this in chemistry in high school. My parents didn't tell me about this. They tossed me into world. I have to figure out tax and all this. Like,
That's why
If my college professor look at me and tell me that there's 27 genders, I am going back for my high school biology book and I'm going to prove him wrong.
no, you just gotta ask one
look,
question. Why
the-
are you gay? You are gay. LGBTQI.
I remember one time I was in Toronto, bro, and it was like a Pride festival. I was with everyone of them, right? And I was wearing my tie-dye shirt, and we're going down in the car. And I see these gay niggas looking in the car, looking at me like, damn.
Oh, you done fucked up now.
You
went to a gay pride parade with a tie-dye shirt? Come on, nigga.
Bro, we were driving down the street. And I had on my shirt. We were going to the barbershop, bro. We drove past the parade, and they just looking at me. I was like, damn. You know, but I take that as a compliment, bro. I take that as a compliment. Because for the fact that a gay person look at me and think that I'm attractive, bro, I feel sexy.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, man,
like I take that as a bigger compliment than these women.
Yeah.
Their standards kind of low.
Because he's trying to get in them guts, nigga. If you were in jail, it would be like, you're gonna eat your cornbread. Yo, I'm telling you, man. Listen. Like, gay people, I got no problem with. You know, straight, gay, whatever, it's all good. You know, hey, God loves everybody. You understand? But you know, for me, it's like, I mean, Jesus Christ, a guy can say nigger on TV, and then all he has to do is like, I'm sorry, like, you know, I messed up, you know, I was drinking, and it's okay. God forbid you say anything about gay or Jewish people, you're gonna be freaking blackballed for the rest of your goddamn life.
No, that is wild, bro. Like, I don't know why people think that saying that they were drinking is an excuse.
Exactly.
It's because they thought that because the word is in your vocabulary, it's like you're low-key suppressing it, and you've been wanting to say it, but you just hold back. And now that you drink, you lose, you said what you really wanted to say. Yes, and I think that's why people really don't like the drinking excuse. But I feel like, bro, that's you losing control. You can't knock a man for losing control. You need to understand that, hey, maybe you have a drinking problem. You need to control that. Right?
Not like you, when I am drunk, I do a lot of righteousness. But I can refrain from saying certain things that I just can't refrain from doing certain things. Because every time I'm drunk, I don't know how I always end up challenging people to a race. I'd be like, yo, bet I can race it down to this block or something. I should be running, drunk as hell, just running for no reason.
And that's it too, because everybody's different. So how are you treating them to the same standard in a sense? Like, I'm not saying... Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, let's not kid ourselves. You niggas from Antigua, you guys, your drinking is like fucking NBA level.
Bro, we've been drinking before legal age, and you know, it's just like, you know, that's one of the things I realized when I came over here is that when people turn like 21, they go out and they drink like if they're stupid. Like if they never had alcohol before. But Caribbean people...
I've been drinking since children carnival now.
You see? That's what I'm saying. Antigua niggas is like next level. You guys are like seasoned veterans in this shit.
Caribbean people, we're not quick to go and drink and get drunk because we already done that shit. And
exactly. You know? And a lot of these girls, you know, they've been at home, you know, like, you know, and this is the thing I'm saying, man. It's like, I mean, like, we need to start respecting men. When you're driving down the street and you see the roads being made, the buildings being built, is it a crew of men or a crew of women? It's men. It's always men.
Hey, I see a couple women on the streets pulling, you know, some bricks out of a barrel and laying it.
Okay, you know what else too I see? Like, you know, like when I'm walking down the street, you know, I see a couple of scrolls, whatever. That don't mean shit. Like, you know, like if you you know, all I'm saying is that the majority, the world was built by men. This platform we are in is by men.
Maybe because we didn't give female a chance. How about that?
No, please. They've had a chance since 1960, just like black people. Okay?
They recently got the opportunity to vote. You know.
You see, this is where I'm going to shit all over that premise.
They weren't in the working field until World War II.
Okay, and guess what? When we were getting oppressed by black people, the white bitch was right beside the master doing the same thing to us. So
I had a feeling you were going to say that. I had a feeling.
Yes. So the
white bitch is to blame too.
No, listen, I don't blame nobody. All I'm saying is that there's blame to go around.
Oh, okay.
Okay? We ain't going to sit here and make it seem like men are bad or bring up some bullshit ass Gillette commercial talking about male toxicity. Male toxicity is the reason why a bunch of Afghanis don't fucking run through that fucking border and kill every single woman here. Okay? It's because majority of infantry, men. Majority of construction, men. Majority of technology, men. You know, even in survival, okay, you know that survival series? Island 1 and Island 2. Remember when they did that? They had men on one side, women on one side. By the first week, the men had already started catching game. By the second week, the men had built shelter, they had running water, they had everything going. The women almost died. The producers had to step in and airlift food to these fucking women in the other island. What are you talking about, bro?
Where should I show them?
Check it out. Type in YouTube Survivor Series Island 1, Island 2, men and women. You will see the women almost literally died, bro. Okay? They literally almost died. Listen, let's not kid ourselves. Women need men. Men don't need women. If they were all gone tomorrow, yeah, of course we want to fuck. Yeah, we get that. But we need them to, like, you know, carry a kid to term, make kids or whatever. But if men tomorrow all disappeared, the world will fall apart. Because guess what? 90% of the people who run the power grids are men. The construction is men. The freaking building, everything is men. The dams, everything is all men. So when they're talking about, oh, we don't need the man. Yes, you fucking do. If it wasn't for men, this world will fall apart in like this. Okay? And that's enough of this bullshit of constantly hating men. Okay?
Everybody have their part to play, but they're not.
They don't got no goddamn part. Their part is fucking 5%, please.
No, listen. Everybody have their part to play, but it's not criminal to say that they can't interchange and do certain things. Because I always say, like, if I had like children, I'd made sure that like some of the things that are mandatory for them to learn is like shit around technology, because that's where the world is moving, and they all have to have a trade that they can fall back in. So they have something physical that they can, like, they plan B. If being an accountant don't work, they can fall back on plumbing or construction.
Your car. What does your car take? Like your car, what does it take in the tank to make it drive? Okay. Where does the gas come from?
Where, the gas station?
No, well, like what?
Somewhere in the East.
Oh, yeah, somewhere in the Middle East.
Yeah, the crude oil, right?
Mm-hmm.
A majority of the people who work in the oil rigs, like who are the ones like drilling and lifting up all those heavy bones. You think a woman could do that shit?
It would be difficult, but she could.
A woman could never fucking do that. And if you look at this, let's not kid ourselves.
I'm not kidding.
Firefighters.
Okay.
No. Firefighters, the Marines, they had to lower their standards to bring women in because the feminists were crying fucking bullshit. And even when they brought the women in, you know what they made the women? EMTs. In the Marines, there were 26 women who were in the Delta squad, which is like the most elite squad. And guess what? The 26 of them, they all flushed out because they couldn't do it. Because for you to go and catch a terrorist, a terrorist don't give a fuck if you got a vagina, okay? What they care about is that you can get the job done. And for you to lift, a lot of these Marines can lift 2 times their body weight. Women couldn't do that.
Bro, imagine you go to war and the man's like, yo, this man have a vagina, yay!
No, what I'm saying is that me and you, okay, 3 of us, let's say we're in the battlefield. All of a sudden, I get hit. I weigh 180 fucking pounds, bro. You think a 120-pound little freaking Miss Alabama is going to be able to lift me and hike up 2 miles to take me there? No. It's going to take like somebody like Timon to hold me in the back while they're doing suppressive fire to be able to take me to the nearest checkpoint. And that is the thing, is that let's stop kidding ourselves and say that, oh, okay, it's going to be difficult. No, you can't. Okay?
Put light to people in the army, okay? That's all. Put light to people in the army so these, 190-pound females can lift y'all.
No, because they can't. They can't. And the thing is that...
You know how big 190 pounds
I know. I kind of close to 190.
Try to bench that.
What woman you think is 190 pounds?
Yeah, I feel like when you go to the army, you bulk up, you should not walk in that kind of weights? Or they still lighter than that? Because like...
No, Timon, because men physically are built differently.
No, definitely.
A man is physically built
more explosive and muscular movements and stuff.
Yes,
they're big, yeah.
To take stress, to be, because think about this. And this is another thing, okay? You get all these women, they're talking about, oh, you ain't shit, blah, 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 getting in a man's face. Let me tell you something. The reason that woman can do that is because she's in the West. If you're in the Middle East, or you're in Africa, or in the Caribbean, it will box the fuck out of you.
You know how much a gal me see get bang off the bus station and so? And that's cause right. Then watch things on TV. Then watch Bad Girls Club, and then see how them gal go on. The American gal go on with them Monday, and they feel they can
Exactly.
do them things they, and them man put a ras upon them.
Exactly. And that is the thing. It's like they think, you think at 110 pounds, you're going to fight a man. And the thing is that one thing they don't understand, they look at us and they say, oh, the way men talk to each other. You know why? Because even as we're talking on this platform right now, okay, we have unwritten rules as men. We know, keep somebody's mother out of this.
Mm-hmm.
Don't talk shit about my mom. Don't do that, because we know as men from when we were young, because even when men are relating with each other, we know there's this undercurrent of violence that can kick off if you say the wrong fucking thing. You understand what I mean? It's always been there for us because we know what violence is, because we live it. We live that shit. Because a dude, if you say the wrong thing, you try to fuck with a man's money, try to fuck with his kids or his mother or wife, you know what's coming to you.
Oh,
And
yeah,
other men are going to stand
know.
by and be like, yeah, you kind of had that shit coming. But women have never had to deal with this. They just run their fucking mouths and nobody punches them in it, So when they're talking, and that's the reason why when I see some guys, they out with their woman and the woman is like, you ain't shit, whatever. I said, that dude is a stupid idiot for being with that chick, because that chick can get you killed. She literally can get you killed because you need to check that bitch straight up. You need to, because if the thing kicks off, they're not going for her. And you think she's gonna stop a bullet from hitting you?
I get it, because they don't know time and place either. Because like, let's say you and your girl walking on the street, right? And you all see a bunch of guys in a kind of dark alley. Yeah. And you already know they're gonna try to holler at your girl and do some wild shit, and you just have to allow it for now, right? But then one of them just like, hey, shorty, this and that and that. And then she's like, yo, you gonna allow them to disrespect me like this? And she start making a scene like, oh, none of y'all can get me, blah, blah, blah. She start cussing back and they start cussing. And it seems like he going, and you tell him to come, and she trying to pull away from him so she can run hands. Like at that situation, what do you think you should do when you go home? Like talk to us like, nah, we done, or you just like, yo, what do you do? Because no matter what it is, she's gonna get upset that you didn't defend her.
This remind me of a time, bro. I was driving with Erica, and we driving through some niggas block, right? And she playing some music, right? That's this and these niggas block. And I'm like,
well, Erica hard.
And I'm like, you are a fucking gangster. Like, like these people stop this car. These people start shooting at this car or whatever, right? And like they actually get us, right? These niggas killing me, not you. You know that, right? They killing me.
Exactly. And you know what? A smart girl, like the scenario you gave, right? Timon, the scenario you gave. A smart girl, you know what she would do? If he goes, oh, Shadi, what's up, whatever. You know what a smart girl would do? She would be like, holy shit, there's 4 of them. Okay, I need to make sure that I get my guy out of here quick. She would be like, oh, you handsome for me, but can you pay my bills? And, he pays my bills, like a smart girl knows how to like smile and diffuse a situation.
Because these niggas are weirdos, bro. These niggas are weirdos. You saw that video on Twitter the other day. Till the dude was like flirting with the girl and she turned him down or something, and homie shot her in the face.
Okay, see, now we're going extremes, okay? Like, I get that happens, okay? Just like if a woman, if she gets turned down by a guy or whatever, and then she accuses the guy of rape, and the guy ends up in jail. Like, there's extremes on either side, right? But a majority of us live right in the middle of all this, right? So what I'm saying is that a lot of times the women don't know how to diffuse situation. Because of why? Love and what is it called? Love and hip hop? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Love and hip hop. Fucking City Girls, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, fucking
Saweetie. How to be a bad bitch.
Yes.
Bad bitches don't diffuse shit. Bad bitches, they walk around with niggas that got guns. So she expect you to pull out your Glock that don't got no switch. So you semi-auto and you supposed to shoot all these niggas before one of them shoot you.
Exactly. And the funny thing, the only time I'm obliged to step in and say, I gotta fucking, do some shit, it's simple as this. Is when the guy physically grabs you, okay? The only person, like that is when I will say, okay, no. That's when I can say, okay, I can step in. I used to box. I know what violence is. A lot of people don't know that shit. You understand? People really don't know what violence is. They think, oh, it's the movies. Hearing the ish, 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 ish. Nah. That shit don't sound like nothing. All you do is taste blood and you seen stars.
Concussions.
Okay? Yeah. The only person I'm obliged to step in is my own child, man. Somebody who's my blood, my brother, or you know, your boy who's like, you know, like since the jump. Okay, obviously you gotta like defend because he will do the same for you. Because men are very loyal. You know what I mean? As men, the loyalty is like that. So you gotta, you know?
In a situation like that, right?
Yeah.
Because I realize people nowadays, they just quick to grab a weapon and they're not trying to like figure it out one-on-one. Like my friend will be in a fight and then somebody else would jump in. I'm just like, bro, he asked for help. What are you helping your partner for? Like, if he have all this talk, let him get his blows, right?
Exactly.
Like, I'm only jumping in the fight if my partner losing. I'm just like, all right, cut the fight. He already took his loss, right? Or if somebody else jumping in. But like, I'm not going to be one of them guys who just because my friend get into a fight, I'm going to jump in. I have to assess the situation and figure out what's happening.
Nah, niggas don't know how to shoot a fair one. And as a friend, like, if you mad because your man didn't jump in on a one-on-one, then you pussy.
And I don't understand why people feel the need that it's always weapons and it's always a gang against one. Because like, what does that show?
Because the reason why is because like so the way how everything is, right? Everybody have a weapon. And most people look at it, right? Like, if I don't pull my weapon first, this person go pull their weapon. Like, no boss. I remember back in the days, no, before your fight, right? You and the man, like, you tell this man, yeah, meet you. They this place here outside. No, you tell this man, yo, let me see you after school.
Exactly.
And then the fight go down. Like, the man understand what go on. Everybody understand what go on. Like, this is a fight. When shit pop off us, everybody expects somebody to start shooting.
But you know the funny thing, even that guy you met and you guys like, you know, traded blows or whatever, it could end up being one of your good friends. Because why? You guys, you beat the shit out of each other, you gain respect for each other. After that, maybe you might go for a few drinks. You know, it's like
next time I get into a fight, I need you to back me up.
Exactly, you know, and that's the thing, you know, it's like, okay, Timon, me and you, we've gone drinking a few times, right? And it's like, okay, so we there or whatever, and all of a sudden, some guy is like acting like an idiot, and you like, okay, guy, you know, relax, whatever, you know, because I know who you are. I know you're not going to be somebody to start shit. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, I see the dude, you're not paying attention. Let's say you're at the bar trying to grab a drink or something, and I see the guy got something in his hand and is going towards you. I'm going to hit him with a fucking chair. You understand? Like, because I know he's about to like stab you or something. Of course, I'm going to grab something and I'm going to freaking break it on his head.
That's another thing. See, like right there, bro. I went to the bar with my boy, right, Jalen. And I went with Erica too. And
this Erica, dude, like, she's a who's this Erica? She seems to be in all the hood shit, bro.
Nah, Erica, my girl. She cool, she calm. But like, so no, she chilling, right? And no, I see this dude on the other side of the bar, right? Like, he looking at her and whatnot, right? And I see homie want to slide up or whatever. No? So I look at her, I was like, you see, you got to find over there. So when I say that, right, she looked over there and she saw that, right? So she saw that the dude was singing. So no, every time the dude would kind of approach, right, she kind of came next to me or whatever. So like, the homie back off or whatever. And no, I don't know how I really get into this man here beef, right? But I realized homie start grilling me. So when I see the man start grilling me, right, I see Jalen stop drinking. Jalen put his glass down on the thing, right? And he kind of just pulled his drink. Cause this, like, he already know what gonna happen though. Cause like homie, he already went. He tapped a couple of his mans in them. It was like 3 of them, and I had a blade in my pocket, and I was gonna start stabbing niggas in the fucking neck.
Bro, and I think some females
you have every right to defend yourself, man.
I think some females really don't read the room sometimes because like you, as guys, we're already like watching our T's, you know, appeasing cues, right?
Bro,
we alert. We looking.
Bro, I've been to the beach with Erica and her friends, and I see 3 niggas almost kidnap them. I see 3 niggas I almost kidnapped them, bro. Like, we were walking down this long ass jetty, right? And when they were walking in front of us, so there was three girls and it was like four of us in the back. So you couldn't tell that we were in the same group because me, Jalen, this fat girl and her boyfriend, and we were just walking in the back. We were talking.
I
So
like how he
Erica and her.
described the fat girl, but none of the other girls. Like this is a key point that you need to know.
He's like, yeah, the fat bitch with the freckles.
So we walking down, right? And I saw so it's like maybe like five guys or something, and they were kind of parked up close. When I saw like Eric and them get close to them, I see the dudes in them. They start to coming around like in a circle, and they about to huddle around these girls. And these bitches walking, and they're looking down in their phone, and they're not looking up whatsoever. So now this is a couple weeks after the whole thing in the banner, and Jalen was like, "Yo, these hoes retarded." Like, bro, I believe you. Like, I believe you.
Oh my god. Yo,
like when they see you tense and stuff, they're like, "Why you so tense, bro?" I'm like, you don't see what's happening? You're not reading the room?
You see, and that brings me back to what I say, privilege. They don't understand. They don't know. Because when you live your life on easy mode, okay? No, we're playing that shit on 2K difficulty, man. Like, our life is like, for men, every single thing you gain, you gotta work for. You gotta fucking bust your ass for. Like, yo, I see Timon's, WhatsApp stories. He's always in the fucking workshop on welding and shit, and, you're standing there, you don't sweat, you through your ass crack, your money, and some bitches like, oh, you can buy me a Birkin? What the?
Check. I'm out here working all these hours to spend it on, I would spend it on you, don't get me wrong. But like to just ask for expensive bag, you didn't even say, yo, go buy some groceries.
Exactly.
You want an expensive bag.
Exactly.
Like, what are you working for?
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. It's like as what Jaron was saying. He's in that situation now, and he can see the things before this. They just walking la 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 la. They don't see shit. They don't know what the fuck is going on. And that's the thing I'm saying. Is like, listen, I did it. Before I got married. Obviously, I did it. Like, I had fun, right? But one thing I never did was I wouldn't fight traffic for a bitch. Are you kidding me? For what? Like, it's like, oh, this is my boyfriend. Yeah, sure. Like, if I go to say, if I go to jail, you ain't waiting. You understand, right? So it's like when a guy will come, oh, that guy's hitting on me. Well, he can have you. I don't care. Like, that's the thing. I was an asshole. I didn't give a shit about that. I am not about to fucking get shot for you. I'm sorry. No.
Like, Timo, yeah, I think because I think I used to trouble people, girl, right? So because I used to trouble people, man, I understand that it's really up to her to either give me the vibes or turn me down.
Exactly.
So, yeah, they really control the flow of things.
Yeah, like if she turned me down, then what else going cool? I'm gonna find somebody else girl for trouble. Yeah. But no, if she could give me the vibes, why must this nigga be mad at me?
And
thank you.
Why are guys so accustomed to rejection, dog? Females ain't. They hardly get rejected. They don't know how to handle it.
No, it's not every man accustomed to rejection. It's not every man accustomed to rejection. Because remember, I tell you, homie, he shot the gal in she face.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, that guy took it too far. Okay, I mean, listen, maybe like I'm twisted or whatever, but that's kind of funny. You reject me, I shoot you. I'm just saying, like I was watching this other, like from the UK, the chick was like, dude, right? She was like, oh, it's from the UK. She's like, oh, you were, like and she punches the guy in the face. The guy sliced off her thumb, bro. Damn. He took a knife and literally sliced her thumb off. You see the thing on the ground, it looked like a goddamn bratwurst,
I bet she never raised her voice at somebody again.
Them UK mans, they be walking with swords.
Yeah, like, guess what? She learned,
she learned.
Exactly.
She don't teach that to her kids. She passing that on.
You damn right. Now she can't give thumbs up to shit no more. Like, because now
when they see a man in a black hoodie, don't hit them.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's like all these women, they do this and they say, oh, like I can do this, I can fucking, and they always the ones to start the fight. And they physically, they can't. Your mouth is writing, checks, your hands can cash. You know? And that's the thing. That's why when I was dating, like the chick, oh, this guy is hitting on me. So what you want me to do about it? What you like? She's like, oh, you just gonna let him? Yeah.
The fuck?
Yes.
Like
This
this
is
his
like
words, let him do his thing. You know, he not get, like
exactly.
I know he's not getting you unless you let him get you. Like
Shit,
what am I worried
bro.
about?
Or when you keep shit playing, you can't mess up nobody game.
Nah, bro.
Shit,
And
if the man bars hard enough, I'm using them too.
yeah, exactly. You know,
I'm like, hold on, bro. What you saying? Let me get my notebook.
let me get my notebook. You know, like if she is, oh, you're just gonna let him? Yes. Oh, so you don't care? Oh, I care, but he can have you. Do you want to go with him? No. So what's the problem? What's the problem?
Right? There's no problem, but they're bringing up a problem. Like, what's happening here?
If he buys you a free drink, you better tell him that's a whiskey, so that you can
Bro,
send him
you
that
get
way.
free drinks. Like,
Oh man.
like I get it that like, okay, you don't want to take something from a stranger because they assume that they're getting something in return.
No, they
But
don't.
hey, some of
Boss,
them do.
You know, he buy her the drink. That just means that he think he can get the conversation.
True, some of them. That's what I'm saying. Everybody different. So
Shit.
even if the majority of men looking for something in return when they offer you a drink, or some of them just like, oh, she's pretty, she deserves something good. You know?
If she want go on a date and bring me back some leftovers, me the back now. Me the back star.
Oh my God, bro. Like honestly, you know, and listen, Timo, that's what I'm telling you, man. This whole thing, you know, like with women, see, 98% garbage. I stand on it. 98% in the West, fucking garbage. Okay? Garbage. Now, are there good women out there? Of course they are.
Definitely.
Women, they stand on code. That's oh, why? Why can't you marry a single mother? Why can't you do this? And I ask them this question.
The reason I can't mess with a single mother is because these single mothers are always messing with their baby fathers.
Yeah, you can't get rid of that.
Exactly. And I tell them this,
bro, especially if he on child support or some shit. She's still fucking with him, bro. Cause like if you the single woman and then you could leave this man or whatever,
to get money.
I truly don't think that you should have him on child support. Like he's supposed to know that this is my child and I'm going to take care of my child, and it's supposed to just work like that. I don't think the child support needed.
Because if she running behind for child support, that's still a connection to that man, a deep connection. Like you're relying on him to survive, basically, to get by.
Where for them to fix it, he have to come back into this relationship.
Yeah. When my wife got pregnant, right? And listen, I trust her 75%, okay? Because I'm not going to trust no woman completely. I trust her 75%. Let's be honest.
Okay.
I understand that.
Yeah. It's my mother.
Tell Erica order me a burrito. The girl give me a burrito bowl.
Exactly.
I don't eat rice in my burrito, so I said take out the rice. So imagine I get the burrito bowl without rice.
So you know that's what I'm saying. I don't trust. Like even my wife, she's like, "Oh, don't you trust me?"
Enough.
Yeah, I trust you now. So she goes right. She gets pregnant. She's like, "Oh, baby, we're having a baby, whatever." I'm like, "Yeah, you know, I'm happy because I married her. I know she's a good woman. You know, I did all that. I spent like 30K. You remember, Timon, when I went and got married, right? You remember that shit?
Mm-hmm.
So everything fine. When the baby was born, right? You know, you have to sign the birth certificate, right?
Yeah.
I said, I went with the doctor. When the doctor went out the room, he dropped the forms. I told the doctor, I'm like, I'm going to hold off on that for now. He goes, well, I'm like, I'm not signing that shit. Nah. She got angry. She was like, okay. She was like, why? No, listen, that's all well and good. But guess what? Canada, as soon as you sign it, you're on the hook. Okay? You think I'm going to take the chance of, you know, I know she ain't cheating, but you never completely know, bro.
No, until you know.
Until you know. That man take care of picnic for what, like 12 years?
Exactly.
And the picnic belong to
Exactly.
The picnic belong to
Exactly. So you know what I did? I took the Q-tip from the house. I went there. While I was holding the baby, I took the Q-tip, I rubbed it all over the kid's like mouth. I put it in a little Ziploc bag. I took it to the DNA center, gave my own. They checked it, matched it, 99%. I said, okay, my child. Then I signed. Listen, I ain't like, bro, you ain't gonna freaking try to shame me. I got no shame. You ain't shaming me. No.
I get what you're saying and where you're coming from. Cause you're checking, you're dotting out your I's and crossing out your T's.
I feel like a DNA test should be mandatory.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. No.
Yes, okay. Nigga. Yes.
I'm conflicted. But I understand. I understand.
Oh, Timon, wow.
That's the thing. Y'all making sense, but at the end of the day, it's still bothering me for some reason. Because I'm just like,
Timon, the majority of babies that come is out of wedlock. And because the majority of babies that come out of wedlock, most of these people don't have any commitment with each other. And a woman go look at you, she fucking you and she fucking Stan. And she know that Stan don't have no job. The only thing Stan offers she is good dick, and Stan chokes she out till she nearly pass out.
You're damn right.
You know what? The picnic can belong to Stan, and you know who she could say that it belong to Timon, because Timon had a steady job. She know want a future with Timon, and she know Timon could pay child support because Timon will work as well.
Exactly.
I understand that, guys. Don't think I don't.
Negro, what happened? You?
It's still rubbing around because I'm just like, if it's yours and she knows all this went down, just like how I didn't have enough trust, I'm losing her trust somehow. And Timon, it's going to always be over her head, even if it came out 100%.
No, there's no shame in it, Timon, because before you start fucking a girl, you tell that girl, go get tested. I know I'm not fucking. I know I don't have any fucking STD, no STI or nothing. She knows she don't have that. Why would you be offended? Go get the fucking test, make you see the test, and then we'll put my mouth by boom boom.
Because they think, you think I'm out here just fucking. Like, I think they get offended at the thought that you think that,
Is it, you got STDs? Nah, I got VD, player. No, it should be mandatory, Timon. Like, come on, man. What are you talking about?
Oh, so like, okay, I guess it should be a part of the perk. Like, yeah, you have a healthy baby boy, Timon, and he is the father.
Timon, listen, for this podcast, I'm gonna give you, like, since we've been doing this, right? You've been, man, I think the reason why you like this is because you've been around good women in your family, right? You see?
Timon, cousin not that bad, no.
What?
You see? You see?
Timon, cousin not that bad. You know, Timon, cousin not that bad.
Okay. So you see, but that's what I'm saying. You've been around decent women, right? But guess what? The dirt that they did, you think you know?
No, I don't know, and I don't want to.
You see, but that's what I'm telling you.
I'm willing to look at the bright side because I'm optimistic that way.
That's bullshit. If I told you that, okay, see, 60% of marriages in Canada end in divorce, right? If I told you, like, me and you were in a plane and I gave you a parachute and I said 40% it might work, would you jump off?
Am I the only person jumping off?
It depends. The plane crashing because me jump off. Like, I have a parachute, I'm going to try.
I have a parachute. I'm gonna try.
No, like, the plane isn't crashing.
And like, I'm the only one jumping out.
Yeah, like we're doing it.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Right? I'm not jumping out. No.
Okay, if I say 40% it works, 60% it don't work, you're gonna be like, what? That's some horrible odds.
Yeah.
Why the fuck?
Yeah,
like, would you take that chance?
Marriage is going is trying to beat the odds.
Yeah, it's trying to beat the odds. Listen, the reason I did this is because different side, same, like, for me, the stars aligned because it was like same tribe, same language, same everything. We came from literally, my dad had dad went to school together, okay? All the same tribe. So we keep it, in Africa, we got tribes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it's like a tribe, like it's in there. Like everybody knows everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So she knows.
Community.
Yes, she knows if she pulls some bullshit, she can shame her whole family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it's because, bro, the reason we have these constructs is when you give women, okay? And I'm going to say it. I don't care who fucking, come for me. I'm ready. Listen, if you give women free range, you know what happens? They fuck their way to the Eiffel Tower, all right? You need to put women are like, you need to put you need to put their hypergamy in check. You understand? Because with men, for us, getting sex. Like, okay, if I was to ask you guys your numbers, whatever, I'm pretty sure none of us have fucked 100 bitches. I mean, nobody has fucked 100.
I don't even think all of us together fuck 100 bitches.
Exactly.
That's excessive, bro.
It's hard.
You see, all of us forget, like, so think about that. Listen, bro, my number, I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm 34 years old, and bro, I've only fucked 17 bitches in my life. Okay, only 17. I did the freaking number the other day. I was curious. I'm like, oh shit, let me actually. Some of them I don't remember their names, but hey, I know I did it. 17 for like 34 years of life. Because guess what? Hey, I came from a country. AIDS is all over the goddamn place. I'm scared.
Makes sense. So, I get you.
Exactly. So but 17 for a woman, that's like a 1 year period. It's like some of these bitches be getting like, there was a girl who literally looked me square in my face and told me that she slept with 200 and something guys. I was like, God damn.
Trying to get that dops. You're supposed to you get him.
No.
She looking props.
She need prayer.
I told her straight up to her face. I'm like,
I don't know, dog. I don't know, because if you give her prayer, the Holy Spirit might come visit her to bless her. She might just become the next, Mary. Like, you don't want that.
She can't go into church. She might catch on fire.
Suppose she finesse the Holy Spirit for another Jesus.
Yeah, man. And that's the thing. It's like
I feel like women have it in them to actually do that.
Yeah, you need to keep their hypergamy. Back in the 50s, back in the 40s, women couldn't do the shit they're doing now. They had to keep that shit in check. The only value, okay, and you know what? I'm gonna say this. I know, Timon. I know this thing might, it might
rub them the wrong way,
upset your sensibilities. Yes, the only value a woman has is a chastity, bro. Let's be honest. There's a reason men, okay, from the beginning of time, okay, have a problem with being with a woman who's been with a whole bunch of dudes. Because for a man, what is the biggest thing that scares men in their life? Taking care of another man's baby, bro. What the fuck? It's like you think that's your kid and then you turn out that kid is not yours. Kid come out looking with red hair and freckles. You're going to be like, the fuck is this? This ain't mine.
Now, I'm gonna be real because I understand that, because I've been sitting down thinking if I would ever adopt a child, because being real, I find it cool, I would adopt a child from a different race.
Yeah, adoption,
and,
okay.
And take care of it, but I feel like I still wouldn't love that child to my heart's fullness, because I know it's not my child, and I don't think I'm going to completely love it.
No, but at least it's getting love. Until later on, when he eats, you're not my dad. What? You better give him my fucking money.
But that's what I'm saying, man. You don't know this. You never know with these women, and that's one of the reasons why you should always be careful with women. You should always be careful. You can And Timon, I'm telling you in the matrix. But don't worry. Don't worry. You're about to be saved.
Nah, maybe my body count have to exceed 10 for me to learn.
Oh no, listen.
I'm working on it.
You're not in the 35%. You're in the 25%.
You see, Jaron, this nigga red pill. Okay, he knows. This guy, he feels it. He understands, right? But Timon, it's very worrying, bro. I'm worried. Okay,
nah, I'm not worried about me, man. I know where my shit at. I'm just
you see what it is. Me and Timon, we grew up in the same place. We grew up in the same village, right? Yeah. But we have two different experiences. Timon came from a nice, nurturing home. So Timon, he stayed under his roof. I was on the streets a lot, right? So okay. I spoke to all these niggas that was on the corner, and I saw how these niggas slutted bitches out. I saw these niggas did everything that they did to hoes, right? And I saw I understood their game. Yeah. And I just, bro, you need to actually experience and be near bad shit to actually see when bad shit going on, to understand when to get yourself out of situations. So Timon, I like your innocence. I like your innocence. I respect it. And when some crazy shit happen, you can see how the world really is, and you can adjust your views.
See, but it's not like if I'm not heeding the wise words of people, no, because people with experience, if they tell me shit, I hear it, but sometimes I still want to experience it for myself. So it's not like I'm just saying.
No, you don't.
oh, the fire is hot, don't touch it. I'm like, maybe I want to get burned. How about that? You know?
Yeah, but you get burned. You get burned. It's like a week later, you're feeling better. You got some polysporin on that bitch. But this one is 18 years of child support. So yeah, it's different. All I'm telling you is that when women see you now, all they see you is a payday. Okay, that is how girls. And the thing is that we're telling you right now. I grew up in a nurturing home, mom, dad, everything. I grew up in that, but I wasn't stupid. My dad, okay, my dad is the real red pill OG. That guy from the beginning. Like I saw the way he related to my mother and everything. My dad was never the guy, you know. Like my mom would be like, "Oh, this." My dad would be like, "Listen, first of all, I paid your bride price, I paid your dowry, I took you out that freaking slum. You talk to me like you talk to you, you know, like he demanded respect from her, and she gave it because why? He did what he was supposed to, so you do what you're supposed to do. You understand? And a lot of people think when you go into marriage is about love. Fuck no. Fuck no. It's not about love. It's duty and respect.
But
you know,
shouldn't it also be about love?
No, there is the love that bring y'all together. The
yeah, the
love that
love that
make you
brings you all
choose the
together.
love that
Yeah,
make you choose this person. But
yeah,
marriage is honestly not
Oh,
about
okay,
love.
okay, okay. So you
Marriage
talk
is
yeah,
about
like
marriage and love is two separate things,
yeah.
but the same
Duty
house.
and respect.
Okay, okay,
Because let me
okay.
tell you,
Like you love for your
first,
work, but you have to do certain shit to keep
yeah,
your
you're not
job.
always going to love that person. You're not always going to
I
love
get
that
you.
person,
I get you.
you know, because there's going to be times like the person is going to get old. She's going to get old. I'm going to get old. My ball
and you
sack
can
going
see
to be
something
touching.
younger and newer.
Yes, my ball sack, when I sit on the toilet, might be even touching the water at a certain age. You understand? And the thing is, but what will keep her from saying, oh, I can't disrespect my husband is because it's respect and it's duty. Because me, I won't lie. And I told my wife this from the beginning. You cheat on me, we're done. I don't care if we got 6 kids. We are done. There is no fucking let's talk, oh, let's go to counseling. Fuck no. If another dick enter there after me, we're done. That's it. We are done. Because if you can do that shit, that is the biggest disrespect you can do to me. And
So,
there is no coming back from that.
but
Never.
what about like if as a man in a relationship you start dropping a ball, right? And then there becomes a rift in the marriage, and y'all keep
And you
getting
know what
further
you
and
do?
further apart.
When a man drops a ball, right? When the man starts doing some things, whatever, the first thing, your inkling shouldn't be to go find another dick.
It's to fix it or figure
It's
out
to
what's going
fix it.
on.
It's a
It
fix it.
should fix it, to ask a question, to try and figure it out. When you marry somebody, you are a team, okay? The man is the head of the family. You supposed to follow his lead. Now, if he's doing something that he's not supposed to do, guess what happens? Even in the wild, when the lion, the lion starts fucking up, the lionesses will turn on him
True.
for him to regulate.
Put him back
Because
in his
like
place.
if you get to airhead moment, she's supposed to ground you. Like she's supposed to
Yes,
ground you and keep you real, let you understand this is the path that you chose to walk, and this is the path that you promised me that you're going to walk. So this is the path that you need to walk. Like
exactly.
that's what I really want from a woman. I want somebody that can reinforce me and can help me to go through the things that I say I want to do. Because I can say it and then lose the motivation. If a woman is not trying to motivate me, then she is not for me.
You know
So
yeah.
go ahead, finish the thought.
Yeah, you know the thing is like, let's say we all hang out, right? And I'm with my wife, and we all like talking, and you talking, right? Or Jaron is saying something. If Jaron is saying something, my wife will never cut him off. She will wait till he finishes. She will never cut him off. Because why?
That's just respect for the conversation, or she want to hear everything he has to say.
Because when it comes down to it, he is a man. Because it's only in the West we shit on men and think like men ain't shit. You know? If the Titanic going down, women and children first, why the fuck I gotta stay? But I stay because it's what I accepted as a man. So she would never, like, no matter what Jared says, like if Jared says something to him, whatever, or Jared says something to him, she's gonna come and talk to me. She won't go back at him. She will say, yo, he said this to me and I didn't like that. She would talk to me. She won't disrespect him. I will go and talk to him and say, bro, why you say that? You understand?
Okay,
and then we can.
Why not express?
You understand?
Why not express your thoughts to that person right instead of find the third
You
party?
Because Simon,
What you said?
you don't know what
Oh,
people are capable of.
hold on, he didn't hear the question. So I'm saying at that point, right? Like I don't know if it's confrontational or whatnot, but like why not express herself or thoughts or feelings to that person who said something to her at that
No,
moment
she can't.
and use a third party
No,
to
she
go
can't.
back?
Because why?
Mm-hmm.
No. She can't. You know why?
No.
Because let's say he's a good friend of mine and everything, right?
Okay.
She can't go and say, who you talking to? Blah, blah, blah. No, she can't do that. You know why? Because he's a man and you don't talk to him that way. Because if you get in his face and you start like trying to put your finger in his chest and do all that shit, and he fucking defends himself and knock your fucking teeth out, he has every right to do that. Because why? He has every right to defend himself. You can't come at him that way. He has a right to defend himself. Yes, you might be my wife, whatever. Yes, there's respect. And I know he wouldn't do that. But the thing is that it's about respect. If he says something to her, she don't like it, she will come to me. In our tradition, that's how it goes. He will come to me and say,
you
listen,
handle it.
Your friend, exactly. Then I'll be like, yo, Jaron, why you say that? Like, that's not okay. He'll be like, yo, my bad, whatever. We will deal with that. But as far as her talking back to him, no. You can't do that. No.
I'll be real. With her talking back to him, right? Like with her talking back to me, we can spark a relationship just from that. Because a lot of weird things turn women on. Bro, she might just she gonna love the way that I talk to her. She like, oh, how we get aggressive, and then that might just be the thing that make your woman go find another man to go cheat. Like, bro,
Exactly.
I know, bro, you know how many girls, right, that I've been with just because like I irritate them.
Yeah.
Like I irritate them and it bother them so much, and then for them to finally get a one up on me, I end up getting pussy.
And how you go, man? Or them girls who don't
Oh.
understand that you don't want them and know they're trying their best to fuck you. Like, hey, it's you. I don't know what you have to gain here, but cool.
Yo, man, this guy is a dog. I love it. Yo, Jared, I gotta see you outside of this podcast for sure. Yo,
Nah,
man, I'm telling you, it's crazy, man. Like, yeah, sorry, man. Go ahead.
For the two of you guys, like, would you rather be loved? Like, if you could have it both ways, like, would you rather be loved or to be the one loving?
I would rather be the one loving.
Why?
I don't really need love. It's not really something that I crave or want. I don't really need attention. I like, cause so I have energy in me that I kind of want to give out, but I don't really need the energy in return.
Yeah, that is code for I'm slinging bitches right now. I gotta give them all this dick out here, so maybe we can talk about this later, you know.
Yo, Timur, how long now I know you, dog?
Man, I don't even know. Like, we know of each other from time. I think we started really talking when you came to Adventist school.
All right, so from around like 13, that's when we started hanging out.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. So you guys know each other for what? Like, how old are you guys now?
26.
24.
Oh, shit, man. So 26, 24, my God, I'm older than both of you. I'm 34 myself. So, me, I've seen some shit too. So, yeah, so you guys have known each other for a while. So, yeah, you know what, Timon? I'm glad. Jaron he's going to watch out for you. Because,
definitely.
Yo, these bitches, man, they will fucking eat you and spit you out like a...
I'm a nice guy. What can I say, you know?
Man, fuck a nice guy. Yo,
Nah, I go lie to him. Like, I think I'm a nice guy, but the thing is, right, like I see the world for what the world is. Like, I see the world for what the world is. So like I understand like the importance of certain things. Like I'm telling you, bro, like love is not that important.
It's not important, man.
It's just really about the loyalty, it's really about the trust. It's like how this relationship benefits both of y'all.
Yeah, for me, the biggest thing is about respect, right? So it's like, and for men, even you guys know each other now for like almost 12, 13 years or whatever, from when you guys were kids. What keeps you guys grounded in your relationship too is the respect. It's like, yo, I know Jaron don't like this. I know Timon don't like this. Like, it's respect, right? Man, we've always dealt with each other that way. You know, respect is a very important thing, you know? And that's the thing. For me, I don't care about love, whatever. Like, listen, I see the way my wife looks at me and I can see the love is there, you know? Like, I see it. Do I love her? Of course I do. Like, I wouldn't marry her if I didn't love or care about her. But does it drive? Was that the biggest driver for me to say I want to marry this woman? Hell no.
It can't just be that. Yeah.
What was the biggest thing was she had no debt. That's number one.
Makes sense.
number two, the credit was good. You know? You know? But three, she was engaged before me. The guy she was engaged to, he died in a plane crash, right?
Jeez.
Yes. So, hey, he's dead. I ain't sorry for him. Like, so, you know, right? So when that happened, she basically was like alone, right? Like that was the guy. When she grew up, the dad had a driver. So when she will finish work, the driver will pick her up back home. From home, work, back home, constantly. Like there was, you know what I mean? She was very sheltered in that way.
She didn't have time to grow and experience things because she was,
Yes, she was close from that lifestyle, right? So when I met her, at the first time I hit on it, she said, no, I met her at the bank. We didn't even know each other. It's when I started talking to my dad about her, whatever. My dad started asking questions and he was like, what the fuck? Then he called him and said, yo, is this your daughter? He's like, yeah, I have a daughter that works at this bank, whatever. My dad was like, you got to be kidding me. Because if they had tried to put us together, it wouldn't have worked.
Yeah.
Right? It just kind of happened in a roundabout way, right? So there was a whole bunch of factors that made me say, okay, you know, she didn't have like buddies on her like Kim Jong-un, right? So it was like, you know, it was a different kind of thing. So, you know, there's more important things that goes into it. And that's the kind of person you want to have your child. You don't want a woman who's like a hoe in the streets, like who's been ran through. You don't want that. I mean, when I hear women that said, oh, I had a threesome. Nah, you had a train. Men have threesomes. Women have trains. You know, like, you know, you had a train. Two niggas fucking you. It's a train, man. You got the battery.
Bro, another thing, like a lot of these women don't even know that, like, so like you see these women that they looking for threesomes for their boyfriends and whatnot. Like they simply don't even realize that they can't please this man. Like they don't even realize that they cannot please this man. Like this man is not. He is not going to stay with you. Like why? Like,
exactly.
The threesome is, if he needs a threesome in his relationship, then you need to understand like this is not the relationship that you're supposed to be in.
Exactly.
Like they don't see any fault in that, and they just keep. Bro, I really love to watch women and see the men that they choose because it's hilarious to me, bro.
Thanks.
It's hilarious to me. Like I've seen these shits when I was like 12 and shit, and I see all these niggas on the block, and I see when these girls they skip in school and they uniform and they fuck every nigga off the block. Niggas ask me if I want come. I'm like, bro, I'm 12.
Want some crack? What?
Nah. So what's the biggest irrational fear?
Oh wow, it's a heavy one, eh? Biggest irrational. Like what? When you say irrational, you mean rational or irrational? Like
so irrational, like it don't make no sense why you're scared of this thing, but like that shit brings a little fear into your heart.
Oh, snakes, bro. I'm scared of snakes, man.
Yo, I was brutally attacked by a snake the other day now.
I'm listening.
Elk didn't bite me, but
what was her name?
But I was in the yard, right? And I was moving some shit. So no, bro, after I moved some shit, like I saw something in my peripheral come up to me. I was like, yo, what the fuck is that? So I jump. When I jumped, dog, there is this brown snake as long as my forearm to my fingertip, right? And it was brown and it had like a diamond pattern on it. And it's like, I think it's non-venomous, I think, bro. Because I didn't even know that there were snakes in fucking Philly.
Holy fuck. Wait,
bro,
you're in the States?
Yeah.
Holy shit, eh? Okay.
I didn't even know there was snakes over here, bro. I was scared as hell, bro. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Because every time I've seen a snake, it's always been behind like a glass thing, and it's somebody's small pet snake. This is a snake in somebody's yard that came up to me.
Damn.
Nah. I was wanting to see a snake in a while because I won't kill it, to be honest, but just cool.
I went back with my backpack because I was trying to catch it because boy, that was gonna be my pet.
Oh shit, man!
You should just make the wrong mistakes in life.
Yo, man, snakes scare the shit out of me, man. I can't do snakes, man. Like I've tried, like oh no, like it's just something about it. Like I can't do it. You know, I see them and I just want to go the other way. You know, like any way far away from snakes, I can't. That's like my irrational fear. I know I shouldn't be as afraid of them like that, but I'm just petrified, bro. Like, oh my god, snakes? Oh no. No.
Even those
Like,
pythons that seem so nice and docile, and you put
yeah,
them on your shoulder.
till they fucking strangle the fuck out of you.
Yeah, you
You
crazy.
know?
You not putting a big snake like up on me. Like this snake, bro, the way this snake kill people is by constricting them.
Yeah, but they have.
So
They're
I
not,
put this by my neck.
they're not gonna kill you. They're not gonna kill you until they know they can swallow you. So they keep like when they see
have
snake
to go on and
holders,
size you up.
they have to size you up after a while. They're like, oh, I think I can fit this man in my stomach and digest him. All right.
Oh, that's nice. So it's
Yeah,
like,
so-
oh, let me have this pet that's gonna wait on me
That's
so
exactly what
that
it
I grow.
is.
Snakes are you know, in 5 more years,
I'm gonna get big enough. I'm gonna get big enough to eat you. Like his girlfriend just left him. He get depressed. He can lose some weight. I'm growing. I can kill him.
Honestly, when I that snake gonna be sad because when I get depressed, I gain weight. Well, I see the snake nail me when I'm 355 pounds.
America.
Now, yo, you know it's crazy? I came here 169 pounds, right? I went to college, I dropped out of college, and the pandemic and everything happened, and I was 225 pounds.
Oh, bro,
I came here
here.
169 pounds. Right now, I'm at 179 because I'm trying to lose all this weight, trying to get back right, trying to take care of myself.
Yeah, he working out for me too.
Oh yeah, me. Oh, bro, I've been in the gym now too, man. We just opened back up, right?
We're going fitness.
Yeah, LA Fitness. Yeah.
Wait, the one on Danford?
No, the one on Edison.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I can just get that location. Look how the yellow niggas start surrounding man.
So but hey, listen, you American guys are some different level, man. Your country is like everything took off. It's like guns. Yo, man, oh my God. Toronto is getting bad like that too now. It's like there's guns everywhere.
Yeah, they got shit to prove.
Yeah, and all the guns coming from the States too, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like, gee, shit, man. Like, fucking, yo.
Y'all guns coming from Michigan.
Yeah.
You well know you selling?
Don't call my. Anybody want to buy?
Second Amendment, eh? No, I was gonna even ask you. You're from Philly, right? So obviously you like the 76ers, right?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't even know what that team is, and I'm not from Philly. For Antigua, man, all of my born and raised in. Actually, I was born in St. Croix, but all of my born and raised in Antigua.
Oh, so you don't watch basketball?
Nah, I'm not interested in that.
See, I don't care about sports either. When Mike found out that, he's like, "What? What kind of black guy are you?"
Yeah, like.
But you really got me into MMA though, because I saw that shit. I was like, "Oh, this is TV."
I used to watch MMA because that show was cool. Like them niggas was fighting. I always wanted to fight a lot. And I see a nigga take down a person that way. I was like, boy, let somebody in school mess with me.
I thought that shit was like wrestling and it was fake. So I was just like, yeah, this is all TV.
And this your man head does get bust up in
this is all TV and camera works, and
Timon, first time I showed Timon MMA and he saw the dude like fucking get punched square in the face, the mouthpiece flew right out. It's like, I like this. I'm like, yeah, man, you're a man. Of course you like it. Yeah, bro. Like, man, so you guys don't watch no sports, eh?
You see, the thing is, I never cared for it. I always see people get into like sports, but it's just because my religious background why I didn't dive into sports like I would not naturally. It was too restrictive. Like I couldn't. Most of the stuff happened on Saturdays, Sundays, and I was like, Seventh Adventist Christian.
Oh yes. Oh, good thing you brought that up. Remember we had that conversation?
Yep.
At the bar that happened. Listen, we had this conversation, Jared, at the bar, and it was like a freaking religious debate, man. We had everybody sober in that motherfucker paying attention.
Jack,
so,
catch me
anywhere,
and I'm talking about my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Test me.
Wait, no, of course, I'm Catholic.
I
understand. So, like, of course, I believe in God and Jesus Christ, whatever. Now, what was the biggest contention we're having, right? Jaron, you're Christian too, right?
Yeah.
Nation or just Pentecostal?
No, Seventh-day Adventist. But I did go to a Catholic school when I was younger.
Oh, so you Seventh-day Adventist like Timon too, right?
Yeah.
Well, this conversation is over 2 against 1. I don't know.
Timon is the one who got argue about the religion. I just like to listen because it's a very interesting topic.
So, Timon, what were you saying? You were saying like what? Like 7 days Adventist is what? Like you guys do stuff on Saturday? What was that? What was the deal about that again?
So from sunset to sunset is like our Sabbath. So we don't work, we don't do no extra shit. We just like go to church, pray, keep holy, whatever. So it's like Friday night sunset to Saturday night sunset. It starts and ends. So we don't get into the whole sports and stuff because that's like competition and work and that bullshit.
Yeah, but it's not work. You're not doing nothing. You're just using your eyeballs.
Yeah, well, it's we just using that day out of respect to just give all the praise and thanks and glory. It's like it's like a day where we just stop doing worldly things and then just enjoy.
I think the problem that the Seventh-day Adventist people they have with sports and everything is the fact that people gamble on sports. Like it's a betting thing.
Yeah, but I'm doing the Lord's work, right? It's like, when I see Fred VanVleet hit a nice 3-pointer, I go, sweet Jesus, he's got a nice stroke.
Shut up.
I'm doing the Lord's work, man.
No, but I feel like you'll get distracted too much because like my old man, and so even growing up, every Saturday you go to a family lunch with the rest of the family. And then
you saying I can't watch NFL?
No, I'm not. Look, it's just you get distracted, with worldly things. So we'll go out to nature, we'll just walk and talk and pick fruits off a tree, just enjoy the day, right? And it's just some simple fellowship. So we have the Friday night worship where we just come, we sing, and then we wake up the Saturday morning, we go to church from 8 to 1. And then we leave and have family lunch, and then after
I don't know. I used to pull up a church around like 10:45, and then leave around 12:30.
Yeah, and then after church we have lunch, and after lunch we go for a nice little walk. Either go to the beach, walk somewhere, just relax. So that whole day is just like we cut away from worldly shit and just enjoy the day and just give thanks.
So you can't drink either.
No.
Oh Lord. Okay, so here's the thing, right? For us, it's Sunday in Catholic, right? But the priest, you go to church around like 9. The priest has the freaking thing done by like 12, right? Because Sunday football. Because even the priest still gotta go watch the Seahawks, So you have it all done by 12, Because listen, everybody knows God loves football. Come on now.
Okay. What used to bother me with Sunday people is just like they said, Sunday is their Sabbath, their holy day, and then they go to church and they only celebrate their whole day for like a couple hours, and then it's whatever. I was like, hey, I thought it was supposed to be the whole day. Why y'all doing laundry, going out eating, gambling, doing all kind of stuff when it's supposed to be the day that y'all gave to the Lord, giving back to the Lord in prayer and thanks. So that used to bother me, and I'm just like, I guess everybody's different. And
let me ask you this, right? So let's say as a 7 days Adventist, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not supposed to do gambling or whatever on Saturday. Fine. But let me ask you this. What if I bet on Thursday and the game happened on Friday and I lost and the loan shark comes for the money on Saturday?
Tell him come on Sunday. They have the money for him on Sunday.
He comes to collect his money. What am I going to say to him? Oh, I'm 7 days Adventist. I can't give you your money. What are you going to say?
Yeah, come back tomorrow, put some interest on it. Simple.
You're going to tell a loan shark to come back tomorrow?
Or put some interest on it.
Okay.
That's all I can do. And then the next time I don't do business with him, because clearly that interest is going to be high.
Bro, I don't think you're going to see next time. And he fucks up the leg. Yo, all I'm saying is that, okay, you say you go and you hang out with family, whatever. Let me ask you, are you driving to the location?
Look, you see, you can't pull that. You can't pull that because driving is not work. It's a thing that you do like walk and you just decide to use a transport. It's like, okay, in the Bible,
what's the difference? I'm not moving anywhere. I'm sitting on the couch and I'm using my eyes. What's the difference?
The difference is you're gonna get caught up in the swell of things and forget at some point.
What about people who like to drive and they speed and race? What about that?
I don't see nothing wrong with that. They speeding on the road to go wherever they're going. That's them.
So,
Maybe they want to meet God.
What if they're just driving around, like, doing burnouts and shit? Is that work?
Yeah, because now you're just doing stupidness for no reason. Instead you relax. No, but now at this point, you're just out here doing stupidness and you're not really. Where's the God in that?
It's not about where's the God in that. Timon, like
some of them are
okay.
power.
No, okay, I can't. Timon, it's his downtime. That's what you're doing on your downtime.
Me going down the highway, right, and going 135 miles per hour. That is a hobby to me. It don't make sense to people, but that's a hobby to me.
Okay, but then that's something that you can do on your downtime because like it's not hurting nobody. You're not doing nothing to to whatever. That's you on your downtime. But I don't see how the driving getting into this. But like in the Bible, they had this parable or something, or the story that God was telling, and he was like, this man on the Sabbath, they're telling people, oh, you can't move your bed, or you can't do this, and
make up my bed.
That's what they were saying in the Bible, right? And God was just like, they don't make no sense. You're telling people on the Sabbath, y'all can't do this, but you as the priests and the prophets, y'all are selling shit in the church, have doing business, but other people can't do stuff. So the religion back then was using religion to limit people or keep them in place or control them, right? So then he said, as a rich, he says, as a rich man, if your cow work in the field on a Saturday, right? Or you taking the cow from the field back to your place, and on Saturday fall in the hole. Do you leave the cow there and let it die? Or do you go call your friends then to take it out the hole? Right? The rich guy who talking about he upholding the Sabbath, they says, oh, you leave the cow there and come back after the Sabbath. And God's like, it's stupid. You go and get the cow out the hole. That's him putting in work, but God is saying that, that cow is your livelihood, right? You can't let the cow just die in a hole because you're being ignorant and stupid. Like there's certain things that you can do on the Sabbath, and it might be work. But like on Fridays, we try to prepare everything so we don't have to do work on the Sabbath. We just relax and rest. But it's not to say that we can't do it. It's just, hey, why worry yourself doing all this when we can just relax and just praise the Lord of Savior Jesus Christ? You know what I mean? So to say that it's not a can't, it's not mandatory. It's just relax.
Let me ask this one. What about the teenager that masturbates on the Sabbath? What about that? Is that
They have a text, right? That said, don't spill your seed on rocks. Okay.
But it's not spilling. You're not spilling it in the rocks. You're spilling it into a little towel.
Shut up. Stop spilling your seed and working so hard, okay?
Hey, listen. When I was a teenager, man,
do it on Friday.
God damn, I was on that shit. I think that's what gave me a good left hook in boxing, actually.
I had a problem when I was a teenager, man. I had a problem, bro. When he beat you, and he beat it till like, that shit, right? The line. I didn't even know what to call it, but that line thing that connect the head to the skin, like that shit ripped.
Oh, you were going, y'all no chill.
And then you know what was crazy? That didn't stop me. Like it hurt, and I still continued.
Man, obviously, I'm a risk carpet burn all kind of things. Like fuck that.
Yo, you got to do it, man. That's why you see all the fucking Talibans. They blow themselves up. Like, bro, that energy got to go somewhere, man. Yo, I was bidding it when I was young, like it owed me money, man. Holy shit, bro.
That's the only thing you had control over, anyways.
Control? There is no fucking control. It's impossible.
That's the only thing you have for yourself that you can enjoy that nobody have control over. Like you can determine, yeah, I'm gonna beat this shit out
I didn't have control over it. Yeah, boss, Timon, I had a problem. I telling the boss I had a masturbation problem. Like, boss,
every teenage boy has one.
No, I would go until right in the evening, get up, I'm until I try.
That is beautiful. Oh man, yo, that's what I'm saying, Timon. Like, I know keep the Sabbath holy, but hey, if Auntie Clarice comes to the house and she's wearing that tight dress, that her backside looking like two bowling balls, hey, and you're a teenager, you can do shit. What are you gonna do?
Leave my auntie alone.
Huh? What you supposed to do, Timon? Keep it holy?
Yes. Leave the sister alone. If you go to church and you see the sister with a fat ass, you leave her alone. She didn't bring this for you. She brought it for the Lord. That's what she brought it for.
She brought her ass for the Lord.
And you want to know something? I am my father's son. And I am a child of the Lord.
So you're here for the ass too?
Best believe.
Okay.
Hey, listen, just like the American economy, I got a stimulus package for us. Yo, I'm telling you, man, you're gonna Timon, don't lie. You jacked up on Saturday. Don't lie, Timon. Come on. Say it.
Never had to.
You never had to jack up on Saturday?
No.
No, Timon's a different breed, you know.
You jacked up on Sunday?
Every about Saturday, it could be. Like even to this day, I can't tell us the last time I actually go and go beat my meat.
It's different now because now we get in pussy. It's a different thing.
But that's what I'm saying. Bro. When I was growing up in high school, it would have been like every other day, every day or something. But just I wouldn't find anything to do on a Saturday. I feel like God watching me.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, growing up in church, I would assume like if I beat my meat on a Saturday, God was watching me. Like I don't believe that now, but like I guess that's one of the reasons why I never did it on a Saturday. But I didn't care to do it on a Saturday. It just never crossed my mind.
If he was watching, he might as well have sent a woman by. Like shit, man. You see what I'm doing with?
God damn! Look at this guy. 5 times already this week.
5 times this week. 5 times today, nigga. What the fuck you talking? Holy fuck, bro! I'm telling you, yo. Like that's what I said. My left hand was like incredibly strong. They were like, yo, you right-handed. Why you got such a fucking good left hook? I'm like, yeah. Because your left forearm is all veiny and shit. You're right. You remember like Quagmire in the freaking Family Guy? When he found out like there was porn on the internet, it comes out like 6 months later and one of his arms are like freaking huge. Oh my god!
Nah, it's like I've been practicing the 1-hand push-ups a lot. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what my excuse would have been.
Really? You've been able to do it?
I can't. I don't have the balance.
Yeah, but I can do it, man.
I try to center it. I try to use my elbow to get some configuration in. But the moment I go down, that shit just lean me to the right. I'm like, yeah.
It's your core. It's your core.
You think so?
Yeah. Yo, people don't understand how much your core. You don't have to exercise your core, you know. Because like when you do your core exercises, I don't do crunches. I don't do anything. I just do leg raises. I just exercise my lower abs.
Yeah.
Because your upper abs, you standing up, that's exercising your core. You go do, remember you do my shoulder press? That's exercising my core, like all of that. But doing a pull-up, you can't do a pull-up with a weak core.
Holy shit, I didn't even know that, man. Damn.
Yeah, bro, your core is important.
It's true, true because you really be curling the hip on, so like that's one of the things I really have to work the lower back and lower core because I feel like it will alleviate certain pains that I get because it's really weak. I'm working on slowly getting into a handstand push-up phase, so then I'm increasing the incline until I make it to the floor. And when I start doing push-ups on the floor, then I start elevating my legs until I get them high.
No, I needed to do, Doug. I needed to watch Greg Doucette, right? If you watch Greg Doucette, like he a Canadian bodybuilder, he like 46 years old. Apparently he got busted. He was a school teacher, he got busted. Bro, like I watched it, I listened to my entire story. Like homie, he is the one that really motivated me to actually get back right into this fitness thing. Like since I started watching this man videos,
he got busted with? He didn't finish that.
He got, so remember he was a school teacher, right? He was a school teacher.
That's what I'm trying to figure out what he get busted with.
I think it was like steroids or something.
Oh, okay.
Like he got busted.
Oh, right.
Okay.
No. It's not anything. It's not anything like that. He got busted like selling steroids or some shit.
Because I'm like, this man left out good details about
it. I thought it was like kids or coke or something. Like what the?
Nah. It's just steroids. But like I'm telling you watch Greg Doucette, bro, and you go see how much like you get motivated to work out. Like son just talk real facts.
Damn. No, like shit, man. I'm learning some shit now because like I didn't know about like core training and everything. Like obviously I know you work your abs, whatever, you strengthen your core and all that, but like I didn't know like just standing was actually like working out your top. Like who the fuck? Like I didn't know that. I'm telling you, a bunch of the guys even that are fighting, they don't even fucking know that shit. You know, they got like an old school trainer, old fucking dude. Like, yo, you gotta do the abs. You gotta fucking hit it with like baseball bat and shit. Like, you know, like,
Nah, that's killing yourself.
no, like you're doing the abs, like you're doing the crunches, and they got the medicine balls, and they're dropping it on your abs, man.
Nah, you don't need to do any of that.
Oh,
Honestly,
man.
most of every compound lift that you do, like that's all of that shit working your core and it's working your upper abs. That's why you at like 20% body fat, you at 18% body fat. You can see top 4 abs, but you still can't see the lower ones.
They're just under the fat.
Yeah, because like those ones getting exercise, they getting buffed up, they getting juice. But yeah, it's crazy. Like I love this fitness thing.
No, like I was out of it for a while, and Timo can tell you, and I got fat and sassy like bitch.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, yo, I got so fat, right? I think I started getting feminine. Like I started getting feminine ways, bro.
Yeah.
Like I just got aggravated over everything. You say something, I'm mad.
Yeah, and the thing is, you look at your closet, you got all these nice clothes, but you can't wear them.
I can't wear none of it.
You're like, my God, my stomach will be poking out. I look like I'm pregnant and shit. You know when I know shit has really hit the fan? When I went to like tie my shoelaces and I was sweating. I was like, oh no. I'm like, oh, this can't be right, you know? I was like, oh no.
It was the day I was going to the pool, right? And I got some sick, clean, Calvin Klein, swim trunks, right? And I tried to pull on my swim trunks, and them shits couldn't come over my thighs. I was like, hold up, what? That's where I had to change my life.
Bro, y'all should get skipping ropes too, because like that's a good way to start out cardio. Because if you think you can skip and rope, you're mistaken.
No, you don't start your cardio. That's explosive. That's something that you're gonna lead into at the end of your thing.
Yeah, at the end,
You go explosive like that, you're done.
Partners, that's what I was doing for my first year of quarantine. I was like, all right, I'm home, let me get fit. And I start doing that every morning, right? This is me. Murder. Why am I doing this?
Yeah, see, you're killing yourself before you they try to walk before they try to run before you could walk.
And my thing is no, I was going for 300 from jump. So this is me. I would do 100, then I'd take a break and do something else, then come back and do 100. Because at first I was gonna do a 300 right from the start to the end before I move on. I was like, I can't do it. So I did 100 break, did some other exercise, come back 100 break, do another exercise, and then 100 again so I can get into 300. But bro, skipping rope will bring the sweat out you, dog.
Oh, I know.
Let me be real. No, go ahead.
No, I know how to jump rope because from boxing it's like you know how to jump rope. But what he was saying, like you gotta lead into it. Yo, that shit is real, man. Because when I started going back to fitness, I tried to jump rope. I did and I was like, oh fuck.
No, it's real.
I'm gonna be real with you, Timon. As I said before, most of weight loss and everything is in diet.
And not mostly the cardio.
Bro, it don't matter how much cardio you do, the more cardio you do, the hungrier you get now.
True.
And you're gonna eat all those calories back.
But let me ask you though, when you say diet, right? Like I got, what do you think about all this, like vegan, paleo, and all this other stuff? Like, what you guys think about all that?
I don't support any vegan diet.
Vegan food is actually fattening.
Yeah, well, see, I got some vegan friends, and they are some of the skinniest motherfuckers I ever seen in my life.
Well, they do vegan wrong. I know some vegans that are fat, but they eat the fatty stuff. Go ahead, Ty.
I know a vegan dude, and he mad skinny, and he don't have no energy. He talk like this.
Wait, so you're saying the vegan person I know is lying since he fat, or he just became vegan?
They probably
just became vegan because there's vegan, but the thing is there's plant-based. Right? There's those people that do those plant-based, and these two of them, they do this plant-based, right? They I learned a lot from them because they were like telling me stuff or whatever, and I don't get me wrong, listen, nigga, I love steak, man, but like I can see the stuff they're doing because like I actually started like watching like this the few documentaries even on Netflix, and it's crazy because it's like what doctors were saying, like what doctors have been saying, what they all agree on is atherosclerosis and heart disease. Everybody knows it comes from animal fat. That's just a fact. It comes from that. You understand? Like we all know that, right? But for me, it's like people who've had like strokes and all that shit, they've been able to go on that vegan diet and all those fucking bad things, right? And I think for me, those guys that are doing it, they abuse it. Like people who get so fucking fat and like triple bypass, I think the ones that are consuming like freaking 24-ounce steaks like 5 times a week or something. You know what I mean? Like some disgusting motherfuckers, right? Because like people, they say the Mediterranean diet is, and those guys eat meat and fish. You know, like they say Japanese people eat healthy, but they eat meat and fish, right?
Yeah.
It's in small quantities. They don't eat it like, you know.
Honestly, bro, the world, like, so the average body fat percentage for men, it went up maybe like 6 or 7 pounds just because of American men.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like the world body, bro, we should not be 20% body fat. I am friggin' 21%, between 21 and 20%, right?
Yeah.
And that's really bad for me because all my life I'd never been this fat.
Mm-hmm. Like how tall?
I'm 6'1".
Holy fuck, man! Timon, you were 6 feet, right?
I to be honest, I've been telling people I'm 5 something. I can't tell you.
Five
Honestly,
11 or something.
I've been using a height from since high school. Let me check.
I say 6'1", but like I am almost 6'2", but I know I stopped growing. So
okay.
So in
the
count
okay. So I'm the shortest one here because I'm 5'9". So you know, like for me, the perfect weight for me, is like about 170, 175, like that range, because I'm very stocky. I carry like a lot of like what do you call it? Like I pack on muscle like really quickly, you know?
Mm.
I think it's that West African bullshit, right? Like, you know, like so, and I'm broad, like I'm really broad, right? Like Timon has seen me, like I'm like my shoulders, I'm very wide in that way too. So like I carry like a lot of muscle on myself. So I can't be 150 or 160 no, it will never happen, right? But you 6 feet and 6'1". So for you being tall, right? Like a lot of times it's going to be difficult for you to even notice because, you know, it kind of stretches out, right?
Yeah.
So
it dissipates in the height.
Yeah, because tall people, like you don't really see that shit in them as much, right? Because you guys kind of distribute it evenly. But when you short and fat, holy fuck, bro. Jesus Christ.
I sent you a picture, right, of this dude. Like he another one of the dudes I watch to like train. Guess this nigga with. Like you see how big this nigga is?
Yeah, in chess?
In everything.
Who is it? Mike Rashid?
I was thinking of Jeff Nippard. Like he stays between 160 to like 170.
I just sent it to you, Mike.
He's gotta be like 5'5". Like he's a short Nick. Like this guy is a short. He's a short guy. Definitely.
Yeah, he stays between 160 to like 172 or some shit like that.
Oh, and he look this big?
Yeah. Bro, I'm telling you, I can drop my weight to 160 pounds once I get the muscle back on me. Like it's not going to look the same. Cause I have 100, right, and 45 pound of lean muscle on me. And remember, I told you I'm 179, so the rest of my body is fat. That's where the 21% of my body fat is.
Yo, Jaron, but that that dude looks like he's juiced out though. Like
nah,
he's
he
like
natural. He natural.
That nigga natural?
Yeah.
Naturally taking steroids.
that nigga natural. That nigga natural.
I think that guy loves baseball magic, eh? He's like, you know, that dude is like is on gear or something. Holy fuck. Look at him. My God. Look at the striations, eh? Good Lord Almighty.
That's not even as lean as he can get, bro. That's around like 12 to 10% body fat.
Okay, I mean, to 12, that's unsustainable. I think like having that constantly, I don't think that's helped, you know?
You can definitely do it. I feel like it's below 10, that's where it's tough. Because below 10, you can't really eat that much. Actually, you can. Because if you change the things that you eat, like Tim, I'm changing, right? And I bought the egg whites instead of like I have whole eggs and I bought egg whites. The egg whites, I can make a whole big ass pan full of eggs. It's the equivalent to like 3 whole eggs, just because how much calories the yolk alone carry.
But the things I noticed with me is like okay, so when I eat like Caribbean food, right? If I eat like rice and peas with like oxtail or like curry goat, something like that, like it's cooked and the rice and all that, that is okay. My body digests that night. If I go to like a steakhouse or something and I eat a steak with a potato, bro, that shit will gum up the works for like a week, you know? Like I can't eat the way they eat like steaks with like a potato. Like I don't know, like my body doesn't agree with me. But when I eat like Caribbean food that is all cooked and with the seasoning and the veggies, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like
it just
I can go to the
agrees
washroom
with your
tomorrow.
body. It just agrees with your body better. Like I feel like certain things your body like have more attachment to, because I'm not gonna say certain food over here don't have seasonings that hit me, but it's like when I have a certain seasoning in the food, my body accepts it better than others. I know how to explain it,
That's
but it
how
just
I
agree
feel.
with my body.
That's how I feel with cumin now, because I never used to cook with cumin. And dog, since I started cooking with cumin, you remember those chips, dog? Nazumas. You remember the one that was in the purple and like black bag? The one that kind of had like this after ghost spicy taste? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't remember what the chips is. But the boss, yo, when I started eating cumin, right, and I put cumin in my food, I seasoned the chicken with the cumin. I was like, yo, why does chicken taste so good? Like, it gave it this afterburn. It gave it this aftertaste of heat. That shit is beautiful. Bro, yo, this is another reason.
This guy is like a food critic.
This is another reason. No, because I cook a lot. I love to cook. Why I want to do this fitness thing? Because I know how to cook. I love to cook. I know to season food and make food taste good. I know to make sauces. Bro,
Let's start the YouTube.
Let me get my body right so I can be in the kitchen with my shirt off and I teach people this is how I cook to get a 6-pack abs.
Honestly, that clickbait would have got me in. I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna subscribe. How long? 30 days? Bet.
Yeah. Holy fuck, man. Yeah, this guy is like, I cook with my shirt off, 6-pack. Yo, what about when you start frying stuff like bacon?
You just have to throw on the apron. You just have to throw on the apron.
I'll be real with you. I used to fry shit with my shirt off because I don't learn. So, now about me.
Oh, fuck. The guy goes behind the fridge door and throws the fucking Oh, Lord. I'm telling you, man. It's just like, yo, I remember I went to the States and I went to Florida. And so it's funny. Like, this was, how old was I? 22? And we did like a road trip. So we rented a car from like Enterprise, and it was like a Cadillac. So we all packed ourselves in it. Like it was, the 8-seater Cadillac, those big ones, right? So we packed ourselves in it and we drove to Florida, like a road trip. Like, yo, I don't know if you've ever drove to Florida. You got to pass like Pennsylvania and all them motherfuckers, right? Like it's a long fucking trip, right?
Oh,
like
you drove? Oh, hell no, bro. Once I drove from PA to North Carolina, and I was contemplating committing suicide.
Oh, yo, it was bad.
Like 6 hours.
Yeah, it was bad. Like it took us like, fuck, we got there like the next day, like we had to stay in a motel then, So when we were in Pennsylvania, we stopped at the diner, right? And I was like, oh, we got to get some food. And I ordered some wings with like, fries. They're like, oh, small fries, right? Timon, I shit you not. When they brought out the fries, it was large. The fries were large. And then the wings were the size of turkeys. I had never seen something like that in my life. I'm like, holy shit, what is this? She's like, oh, this thing. So in my head, I'm thinking, how much is this? She's like, what?
How much was it?
$5.
Yeah, how are people like starving in the world?
Bro, 2 pounds of the biggest wings. I couldn't finish it. I had to take a box to go. 2 pounds of the biggest wings I ever seen with large fries, unlimited Coke for $5.50.
Jeez, oh, but it must be nice to live.
We Canadians don't even know what that is like, because it's like
you check.
And so I was like, okay, could I get some vinegar for the fries? Because Jeremy might not know this, but in Canada, yeah, we put vinegar on fries, right? So
yeah, they do that, not me.
Oh yeah, well, so I put vinegar with salt and pepper, right? So I was like, could I get some vinegar? She's like, you put vinegar on your French fries? I'm like, Yeah, man. I saw the fucking portion size. I couldn't believe it. I was like, and to Florida, same fucking thing. Because I was in Fort Lauderdale, and I was like, holy, look at the fucking sizes of this thing. Like the whole rack of ribs for like $10. It's like, what the fuck? how are these people like? Why is it so cheap?
Like they're losing somehow. You don't know what it is.
I swear to God, I've never seen that. Honestly, like maybe Jaron can like talk to this or this issue, but I don't know how you guys have such like large portions so cheap. Like
So cheap.
how?
Bro,
How?
I just went out to Niagara and started shopping at these like American franchise that they don't have in Canada.
Yeah.
And the portions just got big for no reason. Like I taken away, like I had to get a takeaway plate that couldn't even shut and so because I ordered food thinking I'm not getting nothing. So I got plenty. And when I saw the portions start coming, I'm just like, y'all knew what y'all were doing when y'all were making this for me. Y'all knew I couldn't finish it. Like y'all still told me, okay, you want anything else with that? Instead, you told me the portion's big.
Yeah. It's crazy. And I think, when he was saying like, during the pandemic, like he gained weight and whatever, because think about it. If you, let's say you're ordering from like Uber Eats or something, or like DoorDash, right? So he's home in Philly over there. That's the food. Us, like when we order food from like Uber and DoorDash, we pay taxes and like, okay, in Canada, we pay a shitload of taxes, right? Like for us, it's like everything is like, you can't order food, it's expensive. But for them, if shit is like $5.50, $10, like god damn, like you could order the whole fucking fridge.
I'm gonna be real, like right now, like if I order some Chinese food, I order like some General Tso or the Szechuan chicken or some shit. That's my meal for the entire day because that is a pretty big portion, and I don't think people realize that. Like the portion is enough for your entire day.
See that?
Like you
Sounds
get
nice, man.
Bro, you get like from Crown Chicken, you go get like 15 piece or like a 10 piece or something chicken.
Wait, did you say 50 piece?
15, teen.
Oh, 15, okay. Oh.
You get like a 10 to 15 piece and a large fry. That's basically your entire day because that's a whole lot of chicken.
How much is a 15 piece like chicken? Like how much is that?
It's really not that much. It's probably like $10.
Oh, freaking believable.
Because I'm pretty sure if you get like shit, they don't give us like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
And y'all get a whole 10. Yeah. Check. Could even fathom what those extra wings would do.
Yeah. Like
honestly, bro, right now I from like the Chinese, so we get like this honey fried chicken. It's like popcorn chicken, but you got this honey thing, and they give you a full
honey
crate
mustard.
Of it. No, like a honey based sauce that they make, and they give you a full crate. So the full crate of food, they give you that of chicken, and then they give you your rice separate. So I gotta have that, and I will eat that for 4 days.
How much is that?
That is the whole thing is $13.
I thought this one I was gonna say 30.
No, 13.
I ordered 2 burgers. I came up to 30. So I was like, y'all sending somebody to eat it with me or something? Because I don't understand why these prices like this.
This is fucking insane. Oh my god, yo! I think that's why we go to the States. We're like, how is this? Like, because we don't even understand like the prices, man. Like I look at the food, I'm like, cause man, in Canada we pay such like high prices for shit, man. Like, yo, fuck. Like even a beer is so cheap. Like Timon, when we go to the bar, we buy like a bottle of like something. It's like a bottle of like beer, like But then it's like $2 something or $3. Like, you know what I mean? It's fuck, man. Like, Americans got it made for food and shit, man. Like, yo,
like
it's
no
crazy.
They're always at the clubs. It makes sense.
That's why they can eat out so much, right? Because for us, you can afford that shit. Yeah, hell no. Like you order like okay, so here you order a meal like the Chinese food he was talking about. You order a meal for like 4 people, Chinese food. After you order the meal for 4, it's probably like $60.
Yeah,
like
that shit heavy.
Yeah, like $60. Like when you add the tax, delivery charges, all that, you're looking at like maybe like $60 for that. For him, it might be like what, 40, maybe 30, right? So, man. Well, it's okay.
If y'all want to survive, go to America.
Well, till you get the fucking heart disease, and you better hope you got insurance.
Hey, life was good. It was delicious.
It's good. It was delicious. When you get the diabetes, they gotta chop off your foot. Yo, man, I see some like, when I went to the States, I was like, like there were some big motherfuckers there. Like, holy fuck. They're just bigger than everybody else. They just like even not even like fat. They just like big.
The crazy thing about it, crazy thing about it, the majority of the people that's big is black people.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
That is true.
that's why like I love this fitness thing because I feel like I'm into the white man's world now that I'm into the fitness because I'm
Yeah.
counting my calories because I remember going to college and I hear these white girls talking about my calorie count for the day I only have this much. I'm like, what's wrong with these bitches? But no, I listen. No, I understand them. I'm like, y'all are
Yeah.
smart. Like y'all are just more advanced than us. Like y'all
Yeah. Yeah.
y'all were taught how the world works. We
Yeah,
just
but
struggle.
the problem is because for us, like where you guys were coming from, whatever, we eat from the land, like natural. You know, we eat natural stuff. Yeah, the food is packed with a whole bunch of I don't know what the fuck, like GMOs, steroids, fucking asbestos. Who the fuck knows what is in anything nowadays? You know, so it's like you know, I have my cousin. I see the kid. Kid is 15 and is already like 6 feet. I couldn't freaking believe it. I'm like, yo, this kid is gonna be like 6'8" when it's done. Like he's freaking tall. You know what it feels like talking to a 15-year-old and have to look up to him? You know? That oh man, that shit real. You know, look at it. You got girls who are like 12 years old already have like what do you call it, a B cup in a bra because they're getting too big. Like they're just growing up fast. You see 16-year-olds that look.
It's the
You
chemicals
notice
that they
right?
put in all the meats, man.
Yeah, and you know that is not good for them because it's like the girls are mentally they're still kids, but they're in the woman's body. You know what I mean? Which is fucking horrible. You know, I feel bad for them kids because they like how? Because there's some creepy motherfuckers out there. I mean, let's be honest. That's
for sure.
Nah,
yeah,
they are really some weirdos. But you know,
yeah,
another thing, it's really hard to like look at women and kind of gauge their age. Because if
that
it's
is the thing.
one thing I learned since I was upstate New York is don't talk to no girl during the winter time. Because everybody look like a grown up in coat.
Winter clothes.
Everybody in their winter coats is an adult. Like you don't talk to them because you don't know how young this girl could be after you get your number and you start for FaceTime.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you talk to the chick, you're like, oh, how you doing? Whatever. You're like, oh, you want to go out somewhere? Then as you start walking with her around the corner, all you see is, hello, I'm John Quinones. How more would you do? See, General like backside. He's like, oh shit, they got me.
Oh, to catch a predator.
Yeah, Chris Hansen. Why are you here right now?
I'm like, yo, Chris, let me tell you this, right?
Holy fuck, man. Those guys like busted are just like, I'm like, yo, buddy, just shut up.
So that shit is hilarious, bro. That shit is hilarious, bro. Because I used to watch that show and I'd be weak. I was like, bro, you didn't see how sensitiveness in me. Now, firstly, any girl that show any interest in me, I'm like, yo, how old are you?
Bro, is the question to be asked, dog?
I mean, like, yo, let me see your ID.
Yeah, bro, you have to, man. You that ID. I'm like, yo, let me see this shit. Oh, you know what you try to do? You try to throw some like buzzwords out there. You remember the time that what's his name? Jarul and Jagadej were like the shit back in the day, right? Remember that, right?
Yeah.
You know Jagadej, right?
I do not.
You don't know Jagadej or Jarul or?
I know Jarul.
I know Jarul. I don't know Jagadej.
Okay, so Jarul or you tell them, oh, you know Usher, right? Say Usher.
Usher.
Yeah, because Usher was early 2000s.
Exactly. If you don't know Usher, that bitch young.
Trey songs. Because all of them may love Trey songs. 6-pack. So if she remember Trey Songz 6-pack, you know that she too young for you.
Man, if you know that song that Akon sing when he said it wasn't him, or he didn't mean to do it or whatever. Yeah, come on.
I'm locked up.
They won't let me. Yeah, but tell the boss, you're supposed to, certain things supposed to like trigger them. Ask boss. When I talk to people, I'll be like, yo, like, what type of shows you watch when you grow up? Just to hear what they say. Because I know I grew up watching Ed and Eddie and the shit that was showing back when I was a kid. So like, if you
Yeah.
didn't grow up and watch Ed, Ed and Eddie, we're not in the same age class.
Exactly. Exactly. You know, and then you gotta be careful because you get registered like a sex offender, you can go nowhere.
Check.
Yeah, you can't even travel out the country.
And if you do, somehow you have to tell everybody.
You know what is crazy? You know what is crazy? The fact that people love to glorify car sex, and if you get caught, you have to register as a sex offender.
Yeah, because it's public. It's public.
Yeah, I'm not fucking no girl in no car. No.
What's Holy shit!
Yeah, you
Are you serious?
have to register as a sex offender if you get caught doing car for car sex.
Bro, even if it's dead at night, midnight, you go in an alley with no kids supposed to be, and you go and pee, and police just happen to see you, sex offender.
What the fuck? I've done all this.
Honestly, yeah, bro. A couple times when we walk in the dark, I'm saying, "Boy, I'm leaving piss boy." So you go close on a tree.
Yeah, if a police spot you, bro, you getting that shit. They don't even ask question. What if a kid? What is it? What the fuck a kid doing out here?
Bro, I pissed in the playground because I had to go so bad.
See? That's like 10.
I had no choice, man. I had to go. So then I had to piss myself. Like, I pissed in the playground next to the jungle gym. It was nighttime, though.
Next to the jungle gym.
I pissed,
I like to hang out when he pee. Just cool.
Yo, it felt good, man, because that freaking, what do you call it, that sawdust or those chips, those wooden chips,
absorb that shit.
Yeah.
Just imagine the kid the next morning falling down his face in your piss. It's like, oh.
Hey, man, it's the world we live in. I hope he's okay. Well, he learned something today. Just know.
It really is, because I remember, Tim, back when others like in a school, others like into school. So remember that time the boy I want piss now, and everybody around the place, no place tall if a piss. Now I went into somebody pickup truck back, and I laid down, and I was on my side, and I pissed. I'm laying on my side, and I just pissed like straight to like the wall of my truck, and I just piss in the back of my truck. I just shake and get the fuck out.
And have it run down the little grooves in the truck.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're gonna help, bro.
But honestly, like I was an animal. Like I truly think I was an animal.
Oh man, I love it. It's Timon. You got friends like this, eh? Remember that? Oh man, I didn't know this about the car. I had no idea. This is the first time, literally, I've heard this. I had no idea, man.
Check, and they don't be making these things public. They just want you to fall for it. Like, yeah, that's how they catch you. Oh, you didn't know? That's your fault for not knowing. Like, y'all need to tell people y'all changing the rules.
Jesus Christ. But I know, like, in Canada now, it's like age of consent now is 16.
I don't care how young the age of consent be. You're not supposed to talk to no girl.
No, of course not.
Still can't consent.
Of course not. But you know what they were doing? What was happening? The reason why the Canadian government, I think they changed this in 2012.
The reason why just the officials, we'll see where the predators and them they was.
Yeah, the reason they say they changed this because a lot of people were getting jammed up, and a lot of the female advocates or whatever, the psychologists, whatever, were saying, the 16-year-old girl today is basically knows all that shit already. So it's like,
so she's mentally mature, so she can do who she wants. That's what they're saying?
Yes, that's what they're saying.
That's
and then it's they said 15-year-old with parents, what they call it, parents like 15-year-old with parent permission. Yeah. So because there's been a few cases of like 18-year-old, like 15-year-old, and the parents were okay with it.
I find that weird.
It was mostly for a celebrity though.
Yeah, I find that weird, man. Because like at the age of 18, what do you have in common with that 15?
Exactly.
Like at my age right now, at 24, I don't want to talk to you at 20 because like we like I'm a college dropout. What you gonna be telling about your homework? Bitch, I don't care.
No, because that's the thing. Like for me, it's like when you start to like be, for me, basically, when you start to really be a woman, like I start to look at sexually, I would say from like the 20, 20, 21, like from that age, that's when I start saying, okay, she's nice, like I can look at you physically. But as far as like 15, 16, what fuck, bro. Like, that is like, I mean, think about that, man. That is some disgusting shit. Like, you are like 5 years removed from like sleeping in like a Superman, like whatever, or whatever Barbie bullshit, or like, it's like, oh God, that is like a, no, thank you.
Some niggas like
That
to
is,
just prey on the young because it's like when they deal with a mature older lady around their age range, I feel like
the ladies know that they're not shit.
yeah, the ladies can see their bullshit, and the younger girls, they're innocent and they love them.
The younger girls know that they have $1,000 in their pocket from all the weed that they sell for 3 weeks.
exactly.
3 weeks.
Exactly.
And they have $1,000. Sit down.
Yeah, I think they just pray on those kind of moments. Like, I can't get rid of the bullshit with these mature ladies my age. So I'm gonna settle for something else where I can get to it doing this bullshit, and she'll just praise and love me.
I spoke to this girl, right? She lost her virginity at 14 to a guy who was 19, and then the guy back off of her after he took her virginity and said that he like it's wrong or whatever, but he kept her at arm's length, and she stayed there, and she got like hooked onto this nigga, and me and her, like, we sit down and we talk, and I'm like, I don't like to mess up people game or whatever. I'm like, but you don't see the game played?
Yeah.
Cause like, bro, like a lot of like people, I don't know if it's just because I'm super impartial, why I see everything, but like people just don't like me, and I just don't understand why. Cause she don't understand, like, homie groomed her. Homie took her fucking innocence. Homie puts it to the distance, and homie made like he stayed and make her feel like they could have something. Right now, like they have their problems, and son still fucking up, and who other girls he fucking, and she just stupid. I'm like, I didn't even want to hear this story no more, because I
don't seem like you're learning.
I told you what I saw from what you told me, and that wasn't enough for you to wise up. So live your best life.
And the problem is because which we say again is like, women have all the freedom now. It's like, even this girl now, if you try to talk to her now, she'll be like, oh, you can't tell me what to do, or you woman shaming and all this stuff. Like all these buzzwords from when they're kids, from 15, 16, their mom has started to fill their heads with all this fucking nonsense, Because if your dad was around, your dad would be like, are you crazy? Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? It's like, but they fill their heads with all these buzzwords about, oh, you can't tell me what to do. Or you can't even tell a 16-year-old, don't wear that. Like, that is not okay. Don't wear that. It's inappropriate. If you say that, they will woman shame you.
In my house, you can say what you want, but like, this is my rules, my roof. I'm gonna go back to that old school mentality and be like, all right, wait until you're 18 or you leave. Because like, I feel like some kids, they need to just also respect the chain of command in the house. And understand that, yes, you want to be free to say what you want, to express what you want, but you have to do it respectfully. And if you don't, there's consequences if you don't. Like,
what consequence for them? What consequence does society hold these women to?
None.
Well,
in my
because
household,
if she gets pregnant,
that's all.
No, but they don't hold these women to account. If she gets pregnant, it's the man's fault.
I'm gonna be real, bro, because thinking back of when we were in like high school and shit, the girls that we wanted, right, was the same girls that was out there fucking these older niggas. You know that, right?
Exactly.
Because they just came back curvy for some fucking reason.
Some fucking reason.
And then when they used up, hey, big head. when she's been ran through by all these niggas, all of a sudden she wants you to pay full price for used pussy. Okay.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, like I was 15, right? The first time a girl ever cheated on me, I was 15. She was 15. She cheated on me with a guy that was 22.
You see?
So, at first I was mad, and then I thought about it. I was like, yo, you're just sick. Like that's just nasty. I looked at it, I was like, that's just gross. Like,
and even when they cheat, oh, you weren't paying me attention. You weren't doing this.
Yeah,
it's
you're the reason why I'm here.
They don't take responsibility. Oh,
imagine. So I didn't pay you any attention. That means I open your leg and put your pum pum on another man, bud.
Exactly. They never take responsibility. So when Timon is like, oh, there's consequences, not for them. Why should they? Why? Because feminism tells them you can do no bad. You know? Feminism tells them this. Oh, you can do no wrong. You fight. Love your curves. Oh, you promiscuous. Oh, you're just living your best life. He can't handle a real woman.
Man, you fat. Oh, what's wrong with you? Get up. You're lazy.
You know? But guess what? When you say, oh, she can have standards, but you can't. Why?
So you're saying females don't pay enough attention to their surroundings and what's going on?
No, females don't. Society cuddles them. Their whole life.
They live in their own world.
Yeah.
They live in their own.
Yeah. Society cuddles them. There is no consequence to any action they do. But guess what? Now that those chickens are coming home to roost, for all the stupid shit they've been doing, they've been seeing that, oh, I can't find no good men. Oh, men ghost me now. Men don't want to pay for dinner. Men don't want to do this because guess what? Men have figured out the finesse. And they're like, yeah, we're not doing that shit no more. Fuck you, you know?
I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, some woman said that Nelly raped her. Nelly, no. White shoes, exactly. Nelly. White Air Force, Nelly. Like, find a Nelly. Nelly, what? How the fuck you even meet Nelly? Nelly still tour? So, right, like she say Nelly raped her some shit. Turns out Nelly didn't rape her. What happened to the woman? Nothing.
But his career is shut, you know?
Like that's a stain. That's a stain. Even if it proved that you didn't do it, it's
still on the internet. It's somebody's gonna believe it. It's the
what it does to your name, it just gonna always be rough.
And it's crazy because they don't even need proof. Before they find out proof, what do you call it? Oh, he raped me. It's like they can just arrest you for just what she said.
I guess they have to take it seriously.
No proof, man. And you know who let them get away with this shit? Man, because we don't fight enough for ourselves. Because you got this Captain Save a whole niggas out here talking about, I want to experience childbirth. Why?
What's wrong with you, bro?
You know?
Experience childbirth, right? Go
they are some fucking like that's weirdo. What I call them. Yeah, beta bitches, man.
We've been talking for 3 hours, bro.
Oh yeah, it was nice, eh?
Bro, I'm actually eating my breakfast right now.
Yeah, before you guys go, but like let me just say this last thing. You remember this? You guys heard of this guy, Jesse Lee Peterson?
Jesse Lee.
Jesse Lee Peterson. It's like this male host or whatever. He interviewed Amber Rose.
Okay.
You know, and you guys know the fucking shaved head chick that used to date Kanye West or something.
Yeah, Amber Rose.
Yeah. So he was interviewing her, and she had this thing called the slut walk. She's like, "Oh, we're getting rid of that word slut." It's like, sure, buddy, you can try it, but okay, whatever. You know. So she had this,
the nigga walk.
Yeah, exactly. I think they call it the Million Man March, man. so she did the slut walk, whatever. So Jesse Lee Peterson interviewed her. Is like, yo, why did you do this? Like, what is the point of this? Like, are you trying to like say it's okay for a woman to be promiscuous, whatever it is? She's like, oh, if I dated a bunch of guys and that makes me a slut, it's like then that's what I'm gonna be. Then Jesse Lee Peterson is like, well, dating guys doesn't make you a slut. Dating all of them at the same time makes you a slut, right? So she's like, oh yeah? And for the guys, what does that make them? A slut maker.
Yo, I seen him say that. I see him say that on because Jesse Lee Peterson is the black therapist on YouTube, right? I don't agree with his politics, but that was funny. Yeah. I only watched the one where he did with DC Young Fly because that was funny. But like I've always seen his videos, but I'm just like whenever I tune in, he's saying some wild shit. I'm just like, nope, not today.
Yeah. And when they told him, they're like, oh, why don't you support feminists with feminists? He's like, why should I? It's like, I don't support no feminists. They're a bunch of fat black lesbians.
I'm just like, yeah, this guy wild.
He's fucking funny, bro. Like, I don't agree with the man's politics, but it kills me. It's like,
Nah, you wild for real.
It's not like they can't cancel him.
No.
It's not like they can't cancel him.
Exactly. I think if you live your life scared of being canceled, I think that's a very sad existence. You know, for me, I lean into that shit. Like I say this shit, I don't care in public. You ain't paying my bills. Fuck you. I say it, man. I talk like this outside, and women are like shocked. You see, like you could literally hear a pin drop in the room.
It just bothers me when people try to cancel people for things that they've done in the past, and not even like just like this month or this year. It's like deep. Like if we don't learn from our mistakes, like if we didn't learn,
was younger and he said nigga, nigga, nigga.
Yeah, if we didn't learn, we'd be the same person we were back then, but we're not because we matured through life. Like we gain experience, we gain wisdom. I'm like, hold me accountable for the things I do today and moving forward. Like,
and that's one of the reasons why. And the thing is that, I mean, my politics, I'm left-leaning, right? And I look at it in America and I look at the politics and I'm like, oh my God, like it's something else. And that's one of the reasons I think Republicans in America are constantly winning, because these idiots over there in the Democratic Party, they want to cancel over every fucking thing, you know, which is like the stupidest thing you can do. And a lot of their policies, I agree with, right? Like I see it, but the way they go about this shit with this whole like, oh, he said a woman has a nice set of tits in 1976. Who gives a shit? That was how they talked back then. Let it go. What the fuck? Like, you know?
That was the culture. That was what they were doing back then. It wasn't right, but like that nigga did it.
Yeah. So what? And you see the guy will come out with a speech. Oh, because of this, I'm going to drop out and I'm sorry about this, whatever. If that was me, I'd be like, I said it. It's what it is.
You think? Like, fuck y'all.
I'm not going out of nowhere. If you don't want to vote for me because of that, then screw you. I don't care.
And they so don't want to understand. That's another thing. It's like, I said you're wrong. I need to get canceled. I don't care what your reason is or your explanation. I need you out. Like, why you so? What this man do you? What this woman do you? Like, why are you so adamant to get them out? Because like you already made a lot of examples. Like,
I got 15 years of schooling plus my public service and everything I've done right. Bills have passed and everything. And then some pink-haired fat feminist is going to tell me that I should quit my job because she don't like the way she feels. Fuck you. Eat a dick. You know? It is what it is, man. Yo, you are right. Let's speak for 3 hours. How long? We started at 10, right?
Yeah.
Is this the longest one you guys have done?
Nope.
No?
No.
Oh,
no, we had times where we just sat down and just talk.
Yeah, we just talk, man. That's what it is. You just keep it raw, real, random. Just talk.
Yo, that's amazing, man. You guys have I like this platform you guys got going on here. It needs to be had. This conversation, it really needs to be had. I think, you guys, you put it on Spotify?
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. Because I think a lot of young men need to listen to this shit because they've lost the plot. I tell you that much.
And they don't know their worth.
Yeah, no, they don't. They don't know their worth. Why should they? Because they're raised by some single black mother who hates men. You know? Like, and you see them, oh, he ain't shit, blah, blah, blah. Neither are you. Vagina like a wizard sleeve.
I'm really trying to get some of my other friends on, but like they're like, I don't have nothing to say. Oh, I'm not ready or prepared for. I'm just like, yo, we just talking. Don't worry about who will hear you.
I really don't understand why people are scared to talk, man. Because
just
be yourself.
It's just us talking. Don't worry about who else gonna hear you later. It's just us, you know?
Yo, Timon, see how we're talking now, right? Think about it. You guys are saying what you feel, what you know to be right. You being a man, just what you are. But because of society are so brainwashed motherfuckers, they can't do it.
Like, even we talking today, there's a lot of things that y'all, believe in and I don't, and we clash. Yeah. But it's like, it's not going to be a problem because I understand that's what you believe and I see where you're coming from.
Oh, no, you come to our side. Give it time. Don't worry. Give it time.
We're not making our differences become a problem because some people be like, oh, you said what about this? And then for the whole conversation, they don't like you. They're sticking with that one thing that you said and they're like, I'm going to prove you wrong. Like everything you say is true. I'm like, why? People can have their own opinion and you just get along to like disagree to this, agree to disagree.
Yeah, it's the society we live in. For example, right? We talk about like, if you look at this whole thing about the vaccine, right? So for me, obviously, my daughter is like going to be daycare and all that stuff. So obviously, like we all know, you have to take your measles, your fucking polio, your mom's rubella. Like we all know you do this because like that shit kills, right? Like we know that, right? Mm-hmm. But listen, I've been fully vaccinated, right? For COVID. I took it. That's fine, right? It was my choice. I did it. My wife did it too, whatever. So the thing that gets me is this. Oh, why are these people not getting vaccine? Oh, why are Black people not getting vaccine? And I say to them, I said, have you heard of something called the Tuskegee experiment? Have you heard of how Black people have been used as guinea pigs for fucking modern medicine for years? Like, do you not see why a huge section of Black people might not trust Western medicine?
The Tuskegee
do you not understand
experiment.
that?
The Tuskegee experiment was the one with like syphilis or some shit like that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
No?
I don't remember it, but I remember some of this shit.
They were injecting Black men with fucking syphilis and shit, and saying that it was a fucking vaccine or something like that.
And see how it circulates in the community.
Yeah, and so this is the kind of thing. They've done other experiments. Like before, this modern medicine was done all on the back of slaves. Like if you're talking about the what they call it, antibiotics, the protein that they use to synthesize it, to use it. The antibiotics that floats around the world came from one Black woman. And you guys can actually Google that, you'll see. The woman was found to have like strong antibodies, and they basically just used that. They harvested that for decades, man.
So you said the descendants still getting paid? Or they
not? You heard about that, right?
They
were taking these antibodies from her. Then after she died, they wouldn't even give up her body. Her descendants just got her body back like 2008 or something, And this is the fucked up thing. It's like, and then you can understand why Black people don't trust medicine. Like, what the fuck?
And the thing is, just get over it. That happened so long ago. Like, what?
You see? You see, like, you talk to people from America, even Black people from America, and you say to them, it's like, they're like, oh, why Black people this way, whatever. I say, do you understand that as a Black person in America, you literally just got your freedom like 50 years ago? Like your full rights, literally like 50 years ago. We're talking 250 years of slavery, another 80-something years of Jim Crow, another like 40-something years of redlining and housing discrimination. Then, after the freaking passed in 1968, which was the Voting Rights Act, that was still another fucking 20-something years before they still were able to realize their right, because the banks were still doing redlining and giving home mortgages to only white people for a long time.
Shout out to Philadelphia, the first city
exactly.
of free slaves.
Yeah. That's true. So, and it's like all this shit. And then you say, we know the government, we did all this shit, but no, trust us now. And, we're doing it well now. We're doing it well. We're not going to fuck you up this time. Then you give the Japanese reparations. You give the Chinese reparations. Then Black people say, okay, where's our reparations? Why? Why should we give it to you? And then you guys, some Black fucking people on TV, fix their stink mouth and say, oh, no, we don't need to. If you're going to give reparations to the slaves, you should give reparations to the slave owners too. My God.
The slave owners already got their reparations.
They did. And this is the funny thing. A Black person said this on TV, Larry Elder. He literally said this shit on TV. I couldn't fucking believe it. I was like, man. Well, it's American politics. Yo,
y'all can hear this firehouse in the background.
Oh yeah, no, we heard it.
Yeah, the shit's annoying, bro.
At least you don't have a dog, because that shit would have been making noise too.
Oh, bro. Yeah, sorry about that, man. This fucking guy, he's a Doberman. So you know how they're very territorial and shit.
No, I get dogs. I'm not a dog person.
I really want a Doberman. I've
always
wanted one. Since I was younger, and I saw it, I was like, yo, why does dog stand up like this, bro? Like, it stand up so stout, like it have so much confidence. This dog look at you and say, like, you know what? We are the men in this house.
Y'all live with the dog, not the dog live with you.
So I always wanted one, but
I don't like cats because one pussy in my house is good enough.
Hey,
nah, I love cats. I love cats. These things entertaining.
No, I don't like them. They're very sneaky and shit.
That's what I love about them. They have a personality, man. It's like I'm living with my enemy.
Right now, I just said I love cats. My cat's on the what is this? It's a scratch and pull. They have a bed at the top. He just up there.
The scratch and pull.
Yeah, he just on top of the bed and the scratch and pull, just looking at me.
Check. They won't fight now. They won't throw hands, but they know.
That guy don't give a shit about you. If you die tomorrow, he don't care.
Bro, that's what I love about cats, bro. They keep on your toes and they don't give no fucks.
See,
they have a personality.
Remember what I said earlier? I don't really need love. I like to give the love. So I'm cool. I'm cool if the cat don't love me. I am completely cool if the cat don't love me. Like, I love you. That's what matters.
But you see, my dog, right? I'm walking down the street, and it's like there was this pit bull that was being a little bit aggressive or whatever. And pit bull tried to come at me. My dog literally fucking almost ripped the pit bull's ear right off. Because, he was like just on it. Like, yo, hell no. You understand? He like protects his family, like my wife, my kid, like he's like protective. He sleeps in my kid's room, watching out for her. Like she could pull his ear, she could like bite his nose, whatever, he don't care. But if that was a cat, he would scratch your eyeball out, because cats are mean fuckers, man. You see, and you heard about that thing when they did the researchers talked about like if a cat was bigger than you, it would eat you.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
If house cats were any bigger, they're dangerous.
Yeah, they eat you, bro.
Yeah, because they are apex predators. Like, they are apex predators, bro. Like a cat is the most dangerous animal out there. Like, bro, if a cat was the size of a hippo,
the
world done.
Decimation.
That's it right there.
But we got something pretty close. Lions, tigers.
Nah, they weak, man. They soft. I see a leopard.
Wait, let's look wild.
They kind of soft.
A tiger?
Oh no, not a tiger. Sorry, I heard lion.
Lion is soft.
Lions soft.
Yeah, lions kind of soft.
What?
Like, bro, I've seen like a jaguar run up a tree for some monkeys, right? Up and down, and then the boy do a backflip when the monkey jump over his head just so he can catch it. And this man said, "I don't care if the ground gonna kill me. I'm killing this monkey." That kind of dedication.
Those same jaguars, because the jaguars they love water. They can swim. And they hunt like smaller crocodiles, like alligators and caimans and shit. Like they hunt, then that's wild, bro.
And they pull their shit up in a tree, dog. You know how crazy it is for you to say, "Oh no, an animal's running me. Let me climb the tree." And you go up in the tree, and the animal follow you.
But you're talking about agility, right? Like obviously, jaguars are built for agility. They they can clamp down on the head of what they call it, of a prey and all that. A lion is built for frontal assault. It's not built for. No, lion is built for like straight come at you, like frontal assault. That's why they got those like hairs. It's kind of like armor.
No, lions are they're ambush predators. Honestly,
they ambush predators, but they were built for like the ground.
You realize a lion. The reason the lion is in a pride is because a lion can't hunt by itself.
Mm-hmm.
A jaguar have a stronger bite force than a lion. A tiger have a stronger bite force than a lion. And these things they hunt by themselves because these things
but a jaguar, if a jaguar and a lion face to face, the jaguar loses. That is a fact.
I truly think the jaguar gonna beat it just because
a lion.
Yeah, just because the jaguar more agile, I think it's going to win.
No, it's not going to win.
My money is always on agility.
It will lose. You know why? Because the lion packs more muscle on his friend. Like it packs literally more muscle on his friend. It's stronger. Like it just packs the weight it can throw around.
Yeah, but in order so remember these are cats. And cats, they don't just eat you alive. They bite your neck, they suffocate you, and then they kill you, right? They kill you that way. And I don't think a lion have it in it to actually get the jaguar by its neck.
No, because it doesn't have to. Because a lion can do damage with his claws. Another thing about a lion too is the fact that a lion can if a lion even like gets you on your back, the haunches of the jaguar, he can break it. Like he can literally break the haunches of a jaguar. Lions just have too much muscle, man. Too much muscle.
Okay. Well, listen, a tiger is bigger than a lion. So you think a lion?
No, a tiger is bigger than a lion. See, if you're talking about a tiger, that's different.
And tiger is all muscle.
No, we've seen in the zoos that tigers fuck up lions. We've seen that shit. Like it shows it. Like tigers fuck up lions. 1-on-1, the lion goes like, "Fuck, this ain't for me." We've seen that. But a jaguar, not a chance, bro. Like it's just. He might have a stronger bite force. It's kind of like this, right? Manny Pacquiao might hit harder than Deontay Wilder, but Deontay Wilder is bigger, longer reach. If he gets that one hit, it's over. It's over.
But if we talking in the same exact way that you're saying, right? Because people speculate that a grizzly can be a polar bear, and a polar bear is bigger than a grizzly. A polar bear have more muscle and everything, but they still
nobody says a polar bear. If you ask this biologists, they talk about how really aggressive, like ridiculously aggressive.
Yeah,
like,
aggressive.
Polar bears are like, bro, we live in Canada here. Those motherfuckers are like close. They are aggressive as fuck.
Well, they say a grizzly beat the fuck out a polar bear.
No, grizzly can never touch a polar bear. No,
because a polar bear is more aggressive because it doesn't meet its food as much. So it's like it's more quicker to attack. So if they both meet each other, I'm pretty sure the polar bear is going to run into attack.
Have you seen Jaron? Have you seen like polar bears during when they having their mating season?
No.
Okay. Grizzlies, when they do mates, the mating season, they fight. One grizzly run away. That's it. That's the end of that. Polar bears will literally turn the whole side of the mountain red.
Because you have to understand. Firstly, everywhere is white, so the red gets spread.
No.
Secondly, as a polar bear, he hard for you to find a girl now.
That's what I'm saying. Polar bears literally don't retreat. They will fight till they die. Like, and this happens a lot. They literally fight till they die for that pussy. Seriously. And some of them mate and die. Like, because they've lost so much blood, they just mate and die. Like, polar bears are like just ridiculously aggressive. Like, you don't want to be there, like around them, even like 50 miles close to where they are. And if they sniff you out, they will chase you to the cities even. They will follow you. They will sniff you out. And once they lock on that smell, they will keep going. You know, they're crazy, man. They're just nuts. You know, I think the color they have is the right color, actually.
Nah, the reason I think like a lion, usually they can beat anything twice their size, right? So they have that in power. But I feel like their takedown is different because a lion, they will go for throat and nose when they attack other animals, right? And I think like jaguars and so they go for piercing like the brain, like they go straight for your head and crush it because they know their jaws about that life. Yeah. And then when they done, they drag it back because I think they habitual eaters, like they have a specific place where they like to eat food. So they'll drag it for however distance and they have to defend themselves against whoever prey trying to steal their food. Take it back there to a tree or something and eat it. I feel
what Jack said, he's right. Like, you know, pound for pound, a jaguar is the strongest. If you're talking pound for pound, right? Okay. A jaguar is the strongest. But the thing is that we're not talking pound for pound here. We're talking like size matters in a fight, you know? And this, you know, the what do you call it? The lion just has size on his side. Is a jaguar a better fighter than a lion? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like what jaguars do, like jumping off a tree to a fucking rock and backflipping out, like God damn. This shit they do, jump in the fucking water, pull out a crocodile and eat it. God damn, you know?
Yeah, that's some wild shit. Like why you going into that man turf and say you gonna kill him?
Yeah, like you literally swam. You went in there and grab, you know? But the thing is, like, it's kind of like we say, okay, pound for pound, Terence Crawford is the best boxer in the world. Like, but he can't fucking beat, like, Anthony Joshua. You know, Anthony Joshua is bigger than him. Like, it's just bigger. That's the thing, you know? So, but we say pound for pound, everything being equal. If a jaguar was the same size as a lion, oh yeah, the jaguar will kill him.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
But because the lion have the size advantage, it will fuck up a jaguar.
Yeah,
but it would be a hard fight.
My money's still on agility. My money's still on agility, man. Like
agility can only take you so far,
bro. Even if your bite is strong, you can get in to bite me. If I catch you, you're dead.
Yeah.
But once I catch you, you're dead.
Yeah, like, bro. That's what it is.
It's literally kill shot for kill shot. So it's who strike first win.
But the lion has more tools, and the lion also has armor. Mm-hmm. You know. It has armor, like it's the muscles that it has. That's so like
that kind of makes sense because they remember they go in for next. The lion have the mane, and that kind of obscure.
Yeah, they deal different, man. It's tanky. So the jaguar like use too much resources to kind of like wear down the lion, and that lion just waiting for a good swipe and a bite.
It's like when those lions attacking those elephants and they jumping at the elephant neck and they holding onto the elephant neck, bro. Mm-hmm. That shit is wild. But I would rather get attacked from a lion than a pack of hyenas or wild dogs.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
They eat you alive.
Yeah, that's true.
I laugh in your face.
To, like, get exhausted.
Imagine you getting eaten alive and this thing laughing in your face. I'd be offended. More of them come in and just say, ha ha ha, nyah, nyah.
Bro, since I saw a picture of a hyena, bro, I really want to know. Like, I want some exotic pets. Like, I know why I'm not rich now. Like, I know why I'm not rich. Because I'd be smuggling animals into the U.S. I would smuggle animals into the U.S. In my house, you can see kangaroos just jump around the place. These hyenas and shit. Now, I'm telling you.
If I hear you ever win the lottery, I'm sending the police your way.
What are you, a Dubai prince?
Because No, I love hyenas for no reason.
I hate those fucking animals.
I want to see one in person.
Bro, I saw one on Instagram and that shit look beautiful, bro.
Oh, I have.
Hyena, the beautiful, and it was strong.
Hyena, the females have the dick.
I told them that.
That's what he was saying last night.
The women, they rape the men.
The women rape the men.
Emasculate them.
I don't know how that's possible. Like, what you throw the other hyena on the back?
Bro, they have some big clits and they rape them with the big clits. I don't know how, but they do it.
They said them hyenas doing them Kegel exercises on the hunts.
Okay, that's the thing. But we are mammals, right? So for us, it's like mammals, the male has to be bigger than the woman. It's called sexual dimorphism. So there's five bitches out here, like, talking about, oh, I'm a prize. For who? So, but that's the thing.
For McDonald's.
Yeah, hyenas are like, the female are twice as big. They got like they rape the man and all this shit, So I've seen them in person. I hate that animal. Like, it's just, it's like a mashup of everything. Probably fuck their own mother too.
They're closer to mongoose than like dogs or cats or anything.
Yeah.
And then they shaped weird. They have like a kind of longish giraffe neck. Their body, their front two legs are longer than the back legs. So they have this weird shape. Like, bro, hyena is just such an interesting looking animal, and I want a hyena. And I told you, Tim, I've been telling you this since we were kids, bro. I am going to get a hyena.
You better move somewhere that have hyenas. Because I don't think you're gonna get to cross the sea.
You better move to like fucking Texas or something.
Bro, if people can smuggle people and like sex traffic, it is definitely possible for me to get a hyena in the United States. If sex trafficking is possible, then it is possible for me to get a hyena.
Hyenas don't understand be quiet while I'll shoot you in your face and kill your family. They be like laughing at you when you say all that shit. Like, you can't get them out of control.
I just have to get it from a cub. If you get it from a baby, bro, I can probably convince somebody stupid that it's a pit bull.
Okay.
Baby, well, this guy was a real hyena, man. You're gonna end up eating all the neighborhood dogs and shit, bro. Like, what the fuck?
If my hyena gets when they start wild out to start eating people, I don't know. Like, whoa, like, what's that animal? That's really it.
It's fucking Mufasa Sergeant. It's fucking, like, I took my dog out for a walk like a few months ago. And, fuck, man, like, this guy, Timon knows this place. Timon, you know the street that is on the other side of Eglinton, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, from behind that street, you can go into, like, the Walmart or the Winners, like, it's like parallel to, like, what's the name? What's the name of that place? Abercroft or something? Like the street, like right parallel to Eglinton, right? It's all like fucking fields and shit. They play cricket on that side.
Yeah. Next to the Walmart. Yeah, I know what you're talking.
Yeah. So so Jared, it's like a street that is like basically just it's like, how should I put it? They built that street to be able to access all those big stores. Right? So I was walking with my dog, and you know what we ran into? A fucking coyote, bro.
Bro, I told people I saw one the other day, and they're like, you didn't see a coyote in Toronto. I was like, nah, I saw one.
Yeah, we ran into a coyote. The coyote was like coming, right? Because he didn't see me because I was standing. My dog was like peeing on the tree, whatever, facing the other way. And then the coyote was like coming towards me. And as soon as my dog like turned around and saw the coyote, it's like a switch went off in his head. He fucking just lost it. Like, I'm talking like lunging at it, like this. Like, as soon as the coyote saw the dog, he ran like a pussy.
You don't want no smoke?
No, but you see, if there was like 5 or 6 of them, it would have been a different story, But by itself, he ran, man. And my dog, like, the whole hair on his back, and and my dog was like bigger than it. Like, they were about the same height, but it was like he carried more weight, like, to his frame.
Animals know the size. They
oh yeah. For them, animals, they know size. Size matters, man. Size matters. It's like if you're fighting a guy, I'm 5'9". If I'm fighting a dude who's 6'1", you think I'm gonna stand on the outside? I'm not an idiot. They would like pick you apart with that reach. You know, you got to get close so that, you know, because you're less likely to get lethal blows closer to a tall guy because the guy he's looking down at you. He has to like gather from the bottom up. Like it's tougher for him. He can't get that arc in the punch. Like he can't really swing it. But, you know, if you're a short dude, like don't even. And if you're a tall dude, you got to keep a short dude at bay. You got to keep him far away from you. You know, you can't let him get close. So there's different things, you know, and animals, they see all this shit. Like they can make the calculations in their head because for them, it's all about survival, right? So like that's why, you know, even a hippo, not a hippo, no matter how tough it is, this is an elephant, it fucking runs, you know?
The only natural predator of a hippo is a older and bigger hippo. I was like, wow, that is wild.
Yeah.
And that's why when I die and I reincarnate, I want to be a hippo.
No, you don't want to be that.
First of all, that man shit like a sprinkler. I want to be a hippo. I want to be a hippo. Let me tell you, I go find my way in society. I'm gonna walk up to people building and just sprinkle shit just all over the place.
All right, let's end on that note. Yo, Mike, it was fun talking with you today. You're welcome to the podcast anytime.
Hey, just invite me, guys. You know, I thank you. Love you guys' platform.
Yeah, it was good talking to you.
All right, man. Shit.
Darling, 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 please.